Well, hello there. Hi, everyone. I'm back. And I will be playing some World of Warcraft today. Woo! I hope you guys are all doing fine out there. I've had a couple of interesting days. School, day off yesterday, and today internship, which went pretty decent up to one point where we figured out that something I was planning on doing doesn't work. So now I have to figure out how to fix that for next time. But I'll figure something out. I'm sure I will. But in the meantime, something exciting happened in World of Warcraft. We just entered phase 2 of the pre-patch of Dragonflight. The first part was interesting. I mean, I'm not gonna say it wasn't or that it was crap or whatever. I know a lot of people were bashing on it because there wasn't enough new content. Well, if you consider that they completely changed the UI and made it so that we can actually change elements in it, put them in the places we wanted, which was before that only possible to do with add-ons. And they also added a whole new talent system, so customizing characters has changed quite drastically when it comes to skills and such. So, you know, I think they did already add quite a bit for us to explore, to figure out before this second part of the pre-patch went live. If they would have done everything at the same time, I don't think that would have been a smart choice, especially seeing part 2 of the pre-patch, the phase that started today for the EU last night, well, our last night, but basically yesterday for the US, includes a new race and new class. It includes the pre-patch event itself as well. Every single patch that I've played so far, we had some kind of event a couple of weeks before the launch itself, which is basically an intro quest line thingy for the new expansion that's coming up, and also allows us to get to know some of the main players and get some new gear. If you have a character that might not be completely geared yet, this is the perfect time to jump in, get them geared, because you can actually fairly easy get gear items up to item level 252, which is quite decent. So yeah, I actually am planning on creating myself a drag tier. I am one of those that pre-ordered Dragonflight. I know I never shouldn't pre-order, right? I don't care. World of Warcraft is one of those games that I actually have enjoyed immensely over the past couple of years, and I just keep liking them. I have 2 names reserved for my drag tier already. I'm still not 100% sure which of the 2 I'm gonna take. One of them is basically a name that could go really well with a dragon that follows the blue dragonflight. The other one goes really well with a dragon that follows the red dragonflight. I like all of the dragonflights basically in the game because they also have their unique thingies, but it's just the naming of those 2 that I really like, so I picked names that would go with either of them. Knowing myself and knowing the options that I get with the drag tier, we're probably going to be going with a purple drag tier, so now I'm confused and have no clue yet which of the 2 to pick. Also, to be sure that nobody picks one of these names while I am creating my character, I'm just going to show you guys the character creation. We're going to pick options, and I'm going to try and remember them all so that I can quickly delete those 2 characters, well, one of the 2 characters with a name that I like, and hopefully be able to create my drag tier then. Okay, so being me, we're gonna start with a drag tier on the Horde side. As you can see there, I have every single race unlocked in the game. Everything on the Horde with the classic races and the allied races, and the same on the alliance side, with at the bottom we now have the drag tier as well. They have added some changes and added a lot of customizations, which is really cool. Drag tier are currently locked to the EU Svelker class, which is also completely new in the game. They are either a healer or a ranged DPS, and knowing myself, I'll probably be going down the ranged DPS side. So we have body 1, or body 2, we can enjoy. The in-game music a little too high. Okay, that is very, very possible. I do like my World of Warcraft music, so I always have that quite loud. Let me know if it's better now. I can just turn it up on my headset for myself, so that's fine. I'm going to body type 2, which is slightly more slender, and if you look at the humanoid form, it's more feminine. Like I said, I'm quickly gonna go through all the customization options. I've already messed about with it a bit on the beta, so I know more or less what I want to go with. But I'm gonna show you guys anyways. We can customize our dragon form and our visage, which they are called, which is basically a humanoid form. Quite elvish with the ears they have given them. Let's start with Thractyr. So we have a very, very skinny one, going to the bulkiest one. I prefer, honestly, the second option. So it's not super, super skinny, but it's still a bit bulky, but still a bit skinny as well. Because I know a lot of people were bitching, yeah, but Thractyr, they need to be bulky because they're based on dragons. I do not necessarily agree. It might be because I'm a D&D player and the Dragonborns there aren't all very, very bulky either, so I don't see why the Thractyr would have to be. So primary colors, we have red, grey, gold-ish, yellow, green, more green, turquoise, I guess, light blue, dark blue, a purple, burgundy, I guess we could call it, pinkish, black, white, and no, that's grey and that's white. I personally am a lover of purple. Secondary color we can choose as well, and we can choose how strongly that is going to be visible, so we can make it subtle, we can have none, so basically you're all in your primary color. Strong meaning it's very, very visible. Medium, slightly less, and subtle, it's there but it's not as visible. I think that subtle or medium are the best in my opinion, but that also depends on the secondary color you pick. So there we have a few less choices. I do like this one myself personally. I think I'm gonna go with that one. I'm gonna have to try and remember all of this. This is gonna be fun. Body pattern. I believe that is about the stripy stripes we see. Nope, it's not. It's none. Oh, it's mostly visible on the feet. So there's nothing on the feet. Ash is on the shoulders. Char is mostly on the feet. Smoke is on the lower arms and upper legs, and Cinder is a bit everywhere. I actually like it on the feet of the dragon. Body markings, none. Those were the stripes that were already on there. We have Truth, which seems to be mostly on the back. Or is the back also covered by... okay, that's also... Any of these body patterns basically makes the back as well. So we have Truth, we have Myth, which seems to be mostly on the legs, Truth on the arms, Oath, arms and shoulders, and Wrath is a bit of everything. I kind of do like that. And we can also change those colors. Maybe a bit of blue? I think I'm gonna have to go with the blue dragonflight name because I've been adding quite a bit of blue. After 1.5 hours, the download started, so it should be done by tomorrow. Ouch, the muff. That really sucks. And we can have no spikes on the collarbone or some spikes on there. I do actually like the spikes there. There's a possibility of adding leg spikes as well, but I do not necessarily like how they look. Prefer the legs without them. Head-wise, we have the horns that we can actually choose between quite a few different styles, which is really cool. I think this one were a bit curved inwards is thorny, curled, curved, hooks, bolt, subtles. Nah, we're not gonna go for subtle, we're a freaking dragon. Broken, so one is a bit of a stub, arched, grand, jagged, and scythe. It's maybe a bit too big to my liking. Plated ones are pretty cool. Nah, what was the curved one? Or the curved ones. The curved ones are really cool as well. Let's go with the curved ones. Seeing we're already adding blue elements, I maybe should just keep that going in the horns as well. I'm gonna have guards on the horns, bands or chains. Myself, I'm kind of partially to the bands. Maybe not. Ah, thank you so much, Bicycle. That's a different color, but I actually like it. Crest, what was that again? Oh, that was in between the horns. Razor spikes, thorns, bone, and scales. Kind of like the idea of scales. Looks a bit like it's got hair. Alright, so face-wise, because, you know, it mostly seems to change the cheekbones, a bit of the nose. Oh, there's only 3 choices. A bit softer, a bit angrier, and... Okay, what's the difference between that one and that one? Ah, there's a bit more shadow there. Barbed snout. Alright, so we have a little horn, awakened, slayer, worm, whelp, scion, drake, ancient, gives it a little beard, regal, a bigger horn, stone, guardian, raptor, primal, rhino, serpent, basilisk, shimada, and the barbed, which is the one it currently has. I personally do kind of like the tiny little thingy. Yeah, it's okay, Damuff. Well, nah, I hope for you your download gets done quickly. And that way, you probably also, you know, at least get some credit for the, what's it called? For the drops. Oh, I will. So for those who do not know about Twitch drops are a thing for World of Warcraft currently. If you have your Battle.net account linked to your Twitch account and you watch for 4 or more hours of content of World of Warcraft, you actually get a pet currently. For a couple of days you have the chance for that. And then I believe it was next week somewhere you have a chance of you can actually earn a mount this way. And that's model will do. And the week after that, it is a toy, but for that you only have to watch 2 hours. So we can even make her blind, which I'm currently not gonna do. I am gonna give her blue eyes as well. Yes. Eye style. Slit, cross, or glow. I do like the slit eyes. They seem a bit more draconic to me. Ears. No ears. Natural. Notched. Winged. Short fin, long fin. Short spikes. Long spikes. Short horn. Medium horn, long horn. Actually, no, I do not like the horns. I do like the spikes. They also go really well together with the horns on top. Brow clean, thorny, fin or bone. Clean, cheekbone. Keep them clean as well, cheek. I do like that. The small fin is underneath the neck, and I do not really like the idea of having anything there. That would be that part. Face all done. I am quickly gonna I don't like those blue stones on there. No. I don't like them. And no bands. We just did. So we can already give him a helm, crown, visor, Kalia, or a shako. Wings or spalders. Regal, tabard, traditional. If I go with that one, I have to go with these shoulders. The H's looks really good on it. There he says. The simple fan braces will do. Wait, what does that do? Oh, it adds thingies there, so... Well, we have purple and blue in this armor. There's some purple in this as well. Let's go with this one. I hope I can remember all of this. I like traditional, because we've been going with traditional so far. The difference between this one and that one. That one is longer. I like the shorter ones better. Tails, anklets, greaves. Let's give ourselves some talents. and some protection on the points of our wings. Let's keep that on there. And we can actually also customize our own tail. Curtail is shorter than the normal one. Then we have flail, a fin, heart-shaped fin, a club, diamond spike, or a spade, which is basically the same as, almost the same as the other one. It's actually better. And then a fin, none or spikes on the back of the tail. The spikes will do. So yeah, like I said, there is a whole bunch of customization we can do. And then we haven't even touched the human shape of our character, where we have all kinds of skin colors we can choose from, different faces. Maybe zoom in when I look at faces. Five is kind of cute with the freckles. Hairstyle. Hairless, warlocks, wavy. What I do love what they did here is that a lot of them have some kind of jewelry in the hair. Like we have the wavy one, we have pixie cuts, but Untamed also has jewelry. Full Tail has jewelry, but it's a bit hidden. Bob, mohawk, thick braids, spiky half knot, a bun, nomad, ponytail, lock bun, lock knot, undercut, coronet. I am personally quite partial to a wavy hairstyle with the braid. Hair color, well, I'm gonna go with purple, seeing our dragon herself is gonna be purple as well, with some blue hair highlights. Hair decoration, definitely eyesight on both. Eye color, our dragon hat, blue eyes, so we're gonna keep that for our human visage as well. Horns were curved, if I remember correctly. Yes, so we're gonna keep that as well. Horn color is gonna be blue as well. Here is there. Oh, here I pick my jewelry color. Here I do like the blue on her. I don't know what It would just make sense though to have them on here as well. And with the full armor it does look better actually. So let's keep that going. Go here first. Skill pattern, so we can have scales on our face. I do like this one. She can also give a color. I don't believe there is actually purple in here as well. So there we go. Headdress, none, sigil, chain, or the tiara. The tiara actually looks pretty cool. What I find it rather unfortunate, the dragonflights each all look, well, especially the aspects that we've already met and some of the other dragons that we've met already, all have a humanoid shape. But they are humanoid shapes of different races. As a player, you don't have that choice, unfortunately. Well, you have pointy ears no matter what. Oh, those are the earrings. Razor tip, lance tip. Mixed means, I believe, yeah, just barbed, cuff, thorn, or stake. I do like the mixed. There's a little blue one there, and then some others. Nose, we have this nose, or we have that nose. Stay with this one. No, we don't want a beard. Necklace, thorn, gem, shard. I'm gonna go with none, because it's gonna be covered with armor most of the time anyways. We get to pick underclothes. 1, 2, 3, or 4. 4 actually looks pretty cool. 1 is fine. Well, blue makes sense. Body skills. Which did I pick here? Smolder, so I would... Oh, there's no smolder here. I do like the idea of her having quite a bit of skills. I think that's all the options we need, so I hope I can remember them all, so that when I return to this screen, I can quickly pick everything and hopefully keep the name I want. Can I somehow save this? No, I cannot. Okay, so that means we went with a lot of blue, so this one is gonna go bye-bye. Create new track there, body type 2, customize Meligosa is gonna be her name. Body size 2, primary color purple, secondary color medium, and we went with blue. Yeah, we went with the blue. Went with char, yes. Body markers. I went with the one that marked the shoulders. I went with that one. Markings color. It's that one. Chest spikes. Yes, please. Leg spikes. No. We went with curved. Horn color blue. Horn jewelry bands. Color this one. And we had no crests. No, we had the scaly crests. Yes. We went with one. Here we went with no Slayer, face pattern, smolder, face markings. Both blue eye color. We went with the slith. I remember most. Short spikes, floral clean, cheekbone. We went with clean as well. Cheek. Yes. And throat we had none. Helm. I stuck with none. Shoulders, we went with smolder. Chest, traditional. Egg is. Ray braces, fem braces. No spikes. Armor color, we went with the blue and purple. I'm remembering most. Traditional. Skillborn. Talons. Talon. Style 1. Curtailed, we went with spade. And we kept the spikes. Very go. Color, no. Phase 5, hairstyle, wavy. Hair color, we went with that one and the light blue. Hair decoration, yes. Eye color, blue. Horns curved, horn color, blue. Scale pattern, smolder. Scale color, purple. Tiara, long ears, mixed earrings, nose 1, chin 1, necklace none, jewelry color, we went with that. I'm surprised I'm remembering it this well. 4, 1, that's the right color, and body skills, we went with the Cinder one. And the name should still be available, so there we go. Finish! Welcome Meligosa, my very first drag tier. Well, I immediately am gonna put all the way up top in my... Yeah, it's a bit annoying, I have to do it like this. Drag tier, start at level 58. If you're completely new to a server, apparently you do not have to create a character, get to level 60 first before you can actually create a drag tier. You get to do that either away on a new server, on a server where you already have characters. There are some restrictions if I remember correctly. But yeah, let's see what the starter zone and everything looks like for the drag tier. Oh, and we get new loading screen with our 5, well, 3 of them are aspects. One is the son of an aspect, and the other one we believe is the daughter of an aspect as well. So we have Alexstrasza, Nosdormu, Caligos, Rathian, and this one we think is Ysera's daughter. I forgot her name. I haven't seen her much in the game yet, so I don't really remember her name, to be fair. Also, whoa, don't start crapping out on me right now. There have been some issues with loading screens, I've heard. I'm hoping we're not having one right now, because that would really, really suck. World of Warcraft. Hello, wakey wakey. Pre-patch day, yay! Stuff is not working. Always fun. I must admit, I was playing earlier. I had one loading screen that got stuck as well. Wait for... Oh, nope, there we go. Ooh. Hello? Don't tell me the video is going to be laggy as shit. Hello? Whoa? You alive? No, I do not want to skip the cinematic. I want to see the cinematic, but you're kind of making that impossible for me, it seems. Yeah. It seems WoW is having some issues. There we go. It seems that the cinematics get stuck from time to time. Okay, so alt-tabbing away from it and coming back to it seems to help. Not sure if that's the game or if it's just my laptop or something else. Where the heck are we? So, from what I personally know of the track here so far, we've had 3 small videos that have been released, small cinematics called Dragonflight Legacy, which actually take us to Nosdormu, going towards the Dragthier that are just waking up, and using one of them to actually figure out some part of the past that he doesn't have access to without a Dragthier. Nosdormu is the aspect of the Bronze Dragonflight who basically are in charge of controlling the timeline. They can travel through time, they can see the future, and especially Nosdormu is charged with keeping the timelines safe. And it's actually quite interesting to see that. So he's been going to the Dragthier. He found out so far that Dragthier were at some point created by Neltharion, later on known as Deathwing, to help protect the Dragon Isles. And after a certain fight, he actually put them to sleep. And now for them, it's 20,000 years later, and we'll see that later as well. And they have awoken to a world that is completely different from the one they once knew. And yeah, that's basically where we as a Dragthier start. Awaken Dragthier, only flashes of memory remain as you shake off what feels like an endless sleep. The Dragthier before you is unresponsive, frozen in place by some unknown magic. You sense that within you lies the power to break your ally free. There may be others within the crash who are suspended in this stasis. It's your duty to awaken them. So we have to awaken the other Dragthier, and that will teach us Disintegrate, which is a blue Dragonflight spell. I am quickly gonna mess with some stuff because I want my UI to look a certain way. We got a lot more customization options now with Dragonflight, which I'm really happy about. In combat, I don't want that. Yes. Go away, edit mode, and use my mage her way of setting everything up. And we should be good to go. There we go. It seems a lot of boxes that are mostly empty currently. Oh, maybe it is. But I don't care. It's what I'm used to. It's still very tiny. I still have most of my screen free, which is what is most important to me. So we have Q as an ability is Living Flame. We have E.
I do not have
I need a target for that. So Q, send a flickering flame towards your target, dealing either 1643 fire damage to an enemy or healing an ally with it. That's pretty cool. So that is definitely a skill we get from Alexstrasza's Red Dragonflight, which it actually also says. That's pretty cool. Each skill says which Dragonflight they belong to. Wing Buffet is a racial. You can knock away enemies with it. And we have Tail Swipe. Can I try that out? Okay, that looks so cool. But that has a really long cooldown as well and is a racial skill as well. And we have Glide. We can't really fly, but we can glide, which is really cool. Demon Hunters have that as well, which is what the symbol reminded me of, because it's the same icon as the glide on it.
What has happened?
Who did this to us?
To us?
Well,
Something
you're...
is very wrong here. We must find our wingmates. This way.
So the one who did this to us is Neltharion, and most of the Dragthier actually don't know. Happy Segos. The Dragthier are breaking free. Contain... No! So Blue Dragon has been The blue dragonflight had been charged by Malagos, one of the aspects that actually went completely insane, to protect and keep the Traktir contained. Can I can attack him. Can I defeat him? I want to try my new powers. Not bad. Stop throwing rocks at me, though. That's just rude. What's this? Oh no! These bones are brittle from the long decay of time. Have they been here for decades, centuries? Impossible to know. A faint hint lingers of the arcane magic that held Cathan in stasis. You feel a pang of loss. He was your friend. Oh, we already lost one of our buddies. That's kind of mean. We do seem to have quite a bit of bags, which is cool. And these are actually 24 slot ones. I'm quickly already going to put that one there. Currently, it's returns to the Forbidden Reach. I believe that is the starter zone. I love this lighting.
How long were we held in stasis?
Thethalash, Odethi,
by the look of our crash.
their vision is talking. And now we have skill commander Azurathel. We are gonna be waking up. Ugh.
My head. All right. We need to get our bearings.
You're a quartermaster. What do you sell?
Finest
Nothing.
goods.
That is beyond my
Pleasure
means.
doing business.
I need repairing, but I can't. So we do have indeed some armor on us currently. Which is logical, seeing we start at level 58. Azeratel listens to your report. My memories are as broken as yours, Maligosa, but we cannot dwell on that now. We need to assess and make a plan. You will learn the following. Disintegrate and I get gold. Hostiles have invaded. Our people have been confined in magical stasis and our crash seems to be collapsing. This is why we train Maligosa. When in doubt, fall back to what you know. First things first, weapons, armor, supplies. Gather what you can find and get equipped while I marshal our forces. Then we will locate the Earth Warder. Surely an Eltharion can provide the answers we seek. Ouch. That hurt so much reading that. Surely an Eltharion can provide the answers we seek. While they were asleep, Neltharion became Deathwing, who caused the cataclysm, who caused the aspects to combine their power, basically giving up their powers to defeat him. This is gonna be interesting, knowing that, and I'm playing as one of them. So yeah, we're gonna have to acquire weapons, armor, and some supplies. Meaning we're gonna be looking around, finding those, and we have Arcane Guardians. Those constructs patrolling the crash are not animated by the Earth Warder's magic. Their vision narrows their eyes. We cannot allow there to be enemies in our midst. Destroy them to clear our path forward. Defeat 4 Guardians or constructs. So the ones she is currently talking about are the one I already attacked one of, which have been.
I am certain of it.
I'm pretty sure that's the blue dragonflight that is responsible for those.
Sleep, then they must be destroyed.
Ooh, treasure. What does it do? Does it give us anything? No, it just fixes the thing, but it doesn't give us anything. Well, that's a disappointment and a half. So we have a resource that charges over time, which is what we need for stuff like disintegrate. You have these who can basically just use mana.
Drakthir are relics of a forgotten past. They have no place in Azeroth.
Who are you and why are you talking like that? That is just mean. We can't help it that Deathwing was an asshole. It's not our fault. Stack of weapons, yay! Okay, well, we have to defeat 4 of these, so let's take on another one. Oh wait, I don't need to be close for that, do I? 25-yard range. Yeah, I don't know why I went close, because I can actually just use all my skills from ranged. Okay, so let's see. Need to defeat one more, and we still need some war skills and a bundle of rations. What's this? War skills armor. Okay. And then let's attack that one. That way we have 4 dead. Pyretic spec. The last thing. Oh, it's being protected. Are you gonna attack me? You have a yellow name, so probably not. Good. Oh. The moment I grab each stuff, it does. Great. Ow! Stop throwing stuff at me! Not nice. It keeps throwing stuff on my head. Oh, and once you've destroyed one, 2 more appear. Please tell me these don't splinter into 2 more each. Okay, good. So that's both quests done. Walkie walk. Yes, yes, transmog. Oh, right. I quickly want to check something. We have a passive, increases perception by 2%, which increases my ability to spot rare reagents while gathering. Okay, that's pretty cool. Familiar skies. Source cooldown is reduced by 1 minute on continents that you have fully explored. Does it mean I need to explore them fully on this character or on a different one? Because if that's on this one, that's gonna take a while. Prefer wearing mail armor. And I have to go find a trainer if I want to be able to ride. Yeah.
The Drakthir stand ready.
Stuff is bonking my head. I do not like it. Those constructs were animated with blue dragonflight magic. The Earthwater would never have allowed this. Probably actually asked Malagos to do this, but you know, shows how much you know. When memory fails, fall back on your training. This gear is ancient and the food has turned to dust. It makes no sense. Those rations should have lasted a lifetime. Well, we'll make do with what we have. And I'm getting myself a staff. Your skills are needed, Evoker. The crash is crumbling and we have few supplies. We must reach the passage out, but we have to get past this arcane barrier first. The chamber beyond, there are Drakthir in need of aid. Tend their wounds, destroy any foe who stands in your way. This may be the last time we walk these halls together. Make it count. Prepare to leave the area.
Cinderthresh, can you bring down this barrier?
Zuri. Just
Apparently
the
they know each other.
reinforcements I needed.
Have you found the Earth Warder?
No, he is not in this chamber. But there is a...
But there is a what? There's a blue dragon.
For loyal servants of Malagos, show no mercy to these aberrations.
Followers of Malagos.
This should be fun.
We do not like Malagos. Malagos is evil. Malagos went insane, actually. We didn't have a weapon yet. No, we do, but I don't think we'll see it while we are a dragon.
What do you remember, Zuri? Before the stasis?
Only fragments. A battle against a great foe. We claimed victory, I think. Though I fear we paid a terrible price for it.
We
Thank you.
will find answers. But first, we need to get our people out of here.
By wing or by talon, we will see it done.
Let's do saved. I love this gliding. Okay, you're gonna go by. Do not like you. Oh, wait. Ow. Thanks, Dark Meteor.
We do not have a target. What do you think?
It's third person saved. How close do I need to be? Okay. Next one saved. Ah! And that gets this dude on my ass. Of course it does. Thank you. Love how when you're in the starter area, people are actually helping each other and stuff. So blue is instacast, red is actually... Okay, so that's all of them saved that I needed to save.
I need to target something first.
Get past this dude.
That dragon is going to collapse our only way out. What is your report?
You healed our people, well done. Now deal with that dragon.
Stay true to your
It gives
word.
us a cloak.
I am ready.
The armor that I actually got is not visible on the Draktyr form. It will be visible on my visage, so the humanoid form that we have. The blue dragon will collapse, crash, and trap us inside. He claims to serve Malagos. That name is familiar, but why would any dragon want to keep us prisoner? Listen, Malagosa, we were trained to fight beside the dragons, not against them, but we have been left with no choice. Time to do what must be done. Defeat Lepisagos and escape the war crash.
You have your orders.
So I guess we're going to kill ourselves a dragon, or at least, you know, knock him down a peg or two.
Lepisagos has left us no choice, Zuri. He means to destroy us. So today...
Ow!
we
Stop
fight for
throwing
each
rocks
other.
at me!
For all Draktyr.
Well said, my friend.
No, somebody's already attacking it. Can I hit it just before it dies? That would be nice. Thank you, whoever was murdering it, because that made it so much easier for me.
Go! The crash is collapsing.
Our
Yay,
training
we're out on
grounds
time.
are completely overgrown. We must have been in stasis for a very, very long time.
Yeah, about
Dr.
20,000
Telepodeki.
years.
Hostas could be lurking. Evoka, time to get those skills sharpened.
For anybody that just plays the normal races, still, the pre-patch actually puts us a couple of years after the events of Shadowlands.
Here to spy.
We'll get that rubble cleared and make sure no Draktyr is left behind, but first we need to secure this area.
Let's get back to training.
You're an evoker, Malagosa, the best of the best, an elite soldier who has mastered the skills of each of our weirds. I expect a lot of you. Your memories may be broken, but the might of dragon courses through your veins. Harness it. One of your most potent weapons is your breath attack. The fire within becomes more powerful the longer you inhale. These insects swarming over our training ground should make fine targets. Learn fire breath and practice empowered attacks.
Anything for an ally.
Empowered attacks are something completely new to the game as well. The longer you cast an empowered spell, the more powerful it will become. Hold down your spell key to begin casting and then release to cast. You can also set it to tap key to start casting, tap key again to actually cast it. So it's a
We
choice
are
you
the
can
shield
make.
of the Drakthir.
Arcane intrusion, the beacon ahead. I'm certain it was not there before we were imprisoned. Spellcraft is not my forte, but I know arcane magic when I see it. The same magic used by the blue dragon in the crash. He said a name, Malagos. It sounds so familiar, but the Earthwarder's teachings feel distant, fragmented. If this Malagos puts us into stasis, perhaps the arcane beacon was placed on his orders. Investigate the area and report back. Ensure the beacon cannot be used to call in any enemy reinforcements.
The obsidian beacon pulses with magic.
Okay,
It
so
may have been
we
placed
need
there
to practice with our
us,
spell and we
or
need
send a
to
signal.
check these things out. Oh wait, that is to reset the cooldown on my fire breath. So that is when I just hold it real once. I'll hold it slightly longer next time. Okay, so that's why the reset thingy is here. That is the full blast. And now I need to find whatever is in the middle. Okay, that's also... Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong thing. So, I have my skill bar here. 1, 2. That should be... Why wasn't that on 2? Or, wait. No. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I see now. And that was number 2. I may have to adjust the size of my casting bar, because the casting bar is basically in 4 pieces. And each next piece will indeed show... Okay, can we please get rid of the freaking tutorial thingy over there? It shouldn't show normally. Interface. Okay, I'm gonna see if this quickly helps to get rid of that. Yes. Go away, go away. There we go.
You call that a uniform?
Good, you remember your training. Keep your head low and your lungs full.
Let's
And
get
that
back
actually
to
adds
training.
a fire breath to my skill bar permanently. Nice. Okay, so let's go check out that thingy over there. This place is pretty though. Oh, that's fairy blue. So dragons flying overhead. Are these flashes of our memories? They look like it. Oh, I actually have my stuff in my hand currently. Didn't realize that was gonna happen. Cool. Oh, now we have to go walk up the stairs because we can't actually fly. We're a dragon, we have wings, we can't fly. That's just rude.
What is your report?
Azrael listens intently as you tell him what you witnessed. So there were beacons placed outside the auto crashes as well. Our allies are in peril. We must reach them.
The Drakthir.
We have income.
Die, Drakthir!
Hembethal!
Thank the Earth Warder. Her wisdom is
Already messing a
needed.
bit with my skills. And immediately changing the gear on my visage as well.
I
Emberthal!
am ready to serve.
I'm heartened to see that so many escaped the war crash. My own weird was not as fortunate. Emberthal stands in silence for a moment. There are other crashes throughout the Reach, filled with Draktyr in peril. Strong wings will be needed to reach them. Focus, remember your training. Get a feel for the wind again. You must regain your strength and fly to the other crashes. The time for rest is over. Practice casting sword.
We will find.
It is good to see you, Emberthal. But where is your Wern?
I awakened. The rest of my Draktyr did not.
May their names
no.
be ever remembered.
May their names be ever remembered.
No. Okay, so we're gonna have to practice soar, and I see an NPC glowing there, so I'm guessing they're gonna be the one to teach me.
Let us begin.
You begin to soar, simply move forward as if you were gliding. The difference is that you pick up speed as you travel in the same direction. Try coasting through these rings I conjured. It may take a few tries to get used to.
Fair skies and strong winds, friend.
Okay. Why would it take me a few tries? This is actually fairly easy. So I've learned the soar abilities, surge forwards, skyward ascent, and principles of soaring. Oh, this feels so good. Look at this. But it's only very limited in time. Okay, so... Okay.
Shosh, I am
Okay,
thinking.
diving is next. As you soar, tip your nose down. You will pick up speed as you dive. Turn your nose up before hitting the ground and you will accelerate, burning off all of that energy you build up from your fall. See if you can hit all these rings. Take as many tries as you need.
Back to my calculations.
Okay, so... where are the others? I don't see any more rings. Did I miss something? Oh, I missed 2 up there. Okay. Okay, I get it. So I need to go all the way up first. And then dive down, 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 and up again. There we go. I've learned about advanced flying.
Draktyr, stand ready.
When you are airborne, you might have noticed that you can occasionally surge forward or ascend skywards. These are limited boosts. They can give you that extra burst of speed or gain more airtime. Use them sparingly, as you will only be able to use them so many times for each soar. Try them at your leisure.
Diplomacy first.
Okay.
Any new discoveries?
You are getting the hang of this a lot faster than I was. But then, you finished your evoker training. I was hoping to specialize as a diplomat. Wait, he was hoping to become a diplomat. Okay, true.
Remain
Jumping through hoops is helpful to get your bearings, but we train like we fight, relentlessly. Go ahead and try soaring around the area until you feel you have mastered the technique. Of course, you must be mindful of the local wildlife and keep an eye out for any potential threats. That's why we practice after all. Report back to Embertal when you feel you are ready. Good luck.
Fair skies and strong winds, Evoker.
Nope. Okay. Let's go. Whee! I'm loving this. Oh, that flying feels good. Time runs short as storm approaches.
Stay true.
Your vision from the arcane beacon showed that there are Draktyr trapped within their crashes. We cannot afford to lose any more of our people. Embertal pauses, her brow furrowed. The healing wings are the finest medics in our ranks. Their crash lies within the caldera of the Menders. Cinder Trash knows the way. Leave no one behind, Evoker. Meet Cinder Trash in the caldera of the
Dervishian,
Menders.
scout the crash of the Ebon Scales. Sindra Thresh and the Evoker will seek the healing wings. Fly with caution, my friends. Dragons are watching.
Okay. Whee! Oh, I love this flying. Seriously.
Neltharion would have our hides if he saw this mess.
Damn.
Here to spar.
Viridia leads the healing wings. If she's lost, I do not know what they'll do without her. It sounds almost like you care a lot for her. No time to waste then.
The healing wings need us. Get moving. Anything for an ally.
Whee! Oh, that soaring feels so good. It does have quite a bit of a cooldown, 4 minutes, which can be decreased by 1 minute by
require a
exploring
target.
areas completely. So, I guess that's a thing. I don't know why I was following that other Draktyr when my arrow tells me
We
to go
have
this way.
wounded.
No,
You call that
look at
a
all these wounded.
uniform?
There are more Menders inside. We need to help them.
You have your orders.
Whatever toxin has infested this crash is potent enough to take down our best healers. That does not bode well for either one of us, Meligosa. No matter, Draktyr are trapped inside. We are going in regardless of risk. Take a deep breath and follow me.
Anything.
All right.
Viridia, are you here?
So I have a bar that's slowly filling up, telling me that's
Too far away.
yeah. Sorry
need
that
to
I'm too far
target
away, but I
something
was getting
first.
attacked. Damn, that poison or whatever it is taking hold of me real quick. And I'm going down.
Easy there, Syndra. Easy.
Oh, Viridia found us.
We went in after you.
Shh, 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 shh. I know. You are as brave and foolish as ever. Healing is my expertise.
Good, you're awake. We need an evoker skills right now.
Stay well.
You recover quickly, Meligosa. Good. Those who escaped my crash are healing, but others remain trapped inside. Rush in to save them, and I will just have to drag you out again. There are beetle nests scattered around the cauldron. Their toxin glands might provide a way to counter the effects of that poison. I am in no shape to collect them myself. I must rely upon your skill. Collect 6
I have
toxin
patience
glands.
to see.
The wilds surrounding this crash are home to Skithid? Skytech? No clue how to pronounce this. They are voracious insectoids, often territorial and aggressive. All these wounded would be easy prey for those beasts. I do not want them attacking our menders while they recover. Call their numbers while I look after Viridia. She's very brave.
You have your own. You should lie down,
She
Viridia.
sounds a bit foolish as well, but... Okay, so
I
we
am-
got
I'm
another
perfectly
gear piece
fine.
at level
Just
219,
hurry
so
back
that's
with
nice.
those toxin glands, Evoker.
Let's see. Where do you want us to go? Skitted. Skythid. I really have no clue how to pronounce that name. I know where they are though. Right over here. Okay, so I can heal myself with that one as well. That's pretty nice to know. These are quite new enemies. Nice. That's 2 of them down. Hi, goat, sheep, whatever you are. You look funny. And we have beetles here as well. Nice. We needed their toxin glands and only one of them drops, of course. Oh, and there's another quest in this area as well. Seems like there is a yellow... There it is. Don't know, whoever that is. Has a quest for us. He's not a Draktyr. But what I think it is. I believe that is. That's a Tuskar, isn't he? It's a baby Tuskar! Aww. I need help. I am Tono, and I was exploring because that is what I'm good at. But I did not realize my sister Ko followed me, and I need you to help me find her because she's in trouble. So, please help, please. She went into this cave, but she's not as good at hiding as I am, and our parents are too far away to help. Can you find her before the monsters do? Rescue little Ko. Of course I will. Those Tuskars are so cute! I heard something crying. Don't tell me she's somewhere behind that big dude over there. Not sure I'm gonna be able to take on that guy. Okay, I'm gonna hide behind you, but don't let the monster see me, okay? Oh, so he's following me now, little Tona. I'm supposed to make sure the creatures don't see him. You still following? Okay, he's still following me. Little kid calling himself the greatest explorer ever. Oh, his sister is not in here. Should I? Ah, sure, why not? Do need to get used to the fact that I can actually cast that skill longer myself. It's not a big deal that I only use it on half power currently, but Especially later on, it will be a good thing to, you know, use it at full power when needed during fights, boss fights, for instance, or something. Alright. Whee! I found little Ko, but we're first gonna murder this guy so he won't bother her. And that's a level up. Yay! You've learned a new spell, Return. I did. Return Bronze brings a dead party member back to life with 35% and mana cannot be cast while in combat. So that is a resurrect. That's pretty neat. I don't feel so good. Well, come with me. Well, I'll get you to safety. Her tummy hurts. Oh, poor kiddo.
Bring fish, please.
Did she just... So now I have to return those two to their parents. I still... Oh, apparently this skittit can also drop the toxin glands that we need. It's nice that it shows on the ground how big the cone is that you're making. It would be nice if the cone slowly fills up while casting the spell. And also, I just noticed little Ko is currently walking on my back. It's a bit weird, the fact that she's walking. When I'm actually moving, it doesn't look as weird though. Now I just need to figure out where their parents are. And yes, I know I'm already getting distracted with side quests, but I don't care. Tuskers are awesome. Tuskars, we have had them in previous expansions already. As little side characters, they do seem to have a bigger role now. So I'm really curious what that means. Okay. You don't drop something. Yes, me too. Side quests. In general, I like questing. So not just side quests, quests in general. I know a lot of people swear by leveling in World of Warcraft by doing dungeons and such. And then you have me like, I know it takes longer, but I'll just go do quests in an area that I feel like doing and level up that way. And that tends to deviate a lot from the main story and everything, but I don't really find that so troublesome. Oh, Tono, my little moose! Explorer Konali and Explorer Tonoro. You found my little ones.
Be careful out there.
My people will never forget the kindness you have shown my family today. Songs will be sung of your courage. We came to this isle because we saw a great beam of light shining up into the sky. The legends warn us to avoid these shores, but curiosity got the best of us. We did not know this place was home to anyone, though I've never seen your light before. I hope your people and mine can become friends.
Farewell then, friend.
Farewell then, friend. I like making friends. Let's murder a couple of these. We still need 2 toxin glands before we should be going back. Give me toxin gland, thank you. And we'll need 1 more. And there's a couple of them over there. There's the one over there, but he doesn't drop. So not all the skittit can drop toxin glands, it seems. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Please try not to attack the goat critter, because the goat critter will then also murder me. Sorry, goat critter! Whatever you are, I did not mean to attack you as well. That's the trouble with AoE spells. You sometimes attack critters You do not wish to murder us. Okay, so we have everything we need for our quest, and I'm gonna try and fly there, because it's gonna, you know, save me some time. Yoink.
I am
Bonk.
ready. What do
The
you
Skitted
need?
were always formidable, but it seems during our stasis they have grown even larger and more threatening. They were
Let's
fine.
get back to training. I am proud to serve
Run
others.
short. Good. These are just what I needed. I will work on something to counter the toxin and get you back into the crash.
Be careful not to.
The
break
toxicity in the
something.
crash nearly claimed us all. While the antidote is being prepared, I need you to seek out the wounded and heal them. Yes, even the blue draconid. The healing wings do not stand idly by while others suffer. Heal injured Drakthir and Draconid.
Help healing the Draconid. After they tried to subdue us?
There is strength in mercy, Syndra.
He's got a point. Emerald Blossom. Grow a bulb from the Emerald Dream at an ally's location. After 2 seconds, heal up to 3 injured allies within 10 yards. Nice. Not sure if I'm gonna keep it on my tab here, but... Let's see. 10 injured Drakthir healed, 4 injured Draconid, 1 Athenosh Hailstone healed, use infusers to reset the Blossom cooldown. So, okay, so that's something you place on a character. And everything from that point on will then heal. Okay. That's actually quite nice. No.
For you, my aid.
I will do my duty.
That's injured Drakthir 2 healed.
Honored to meet you.
3 more healed. That's another one.
I will do my duty.
There is much to be done.
Right one. Something tells me some of these spells will actually disappear from my bar again the moment I actually get to pick which of the 2 subclasses I want to do. Want to play as. The Evoker has one that is healer focused, and there is one that is ranged DPS focused. I don't think I can already see that here. Yeah, Devastation and Preservation. So Devastation is mostly attacks, whereas Preservation is more into the healing and crowd controlling side of things. From what we understood is that the DPS side will mainly be spells of the blue and the red dragonflight, whereas the other one is mostly bronze and green dragonflight. Which makes me think that there's quite a bit of crowd control in there as well, because bronze messes with time, so I don't see that particularly being a healer thing, more of a
My
let's mess with
duty
people kind of
is
thing.
to help others.
Violence is not the only avenue to victory.
I hope for your quick return.
The antidote is ready. Use it to search the support crash for survivors. Work quickly. The effect will not last long, so you may have to reapply it. If any of my people yet draw breath, save them. And if they do not, I ask that you recover their horn signets so that their names may be honored. While inside, perhaps you can find evidence of how this infestation came to be. Recover items and survivors from within the crash. I will learn hovering. Allows evoker spells to be cast while moving. Oh, nice. Except for empowered spells. But still, that's pretty nice.
Look out, please.
Makes them
Evoker.
quite movable in
Save
battle,
all of
or
my
that's
people
at
that you
least what
can,
I'm expecting it would be.
and honor the memories of the fallen.
Okay. So far, I've keep changing my gear and nothing is really changing on my character, although she does seem to have a belt now. That is different. Okay, so one piece did change a little bit. Okay. That's tricky. But yeah, once I'm able to use mounts, I can just use my transmog mount and make it look whatever way I want it to look. So I can basically just hide any armor. That should protect me. I was under the impression that this was supposed to protect me. Or is it just numb it so that it takes away the... Okay, so that's a matter of numbing that and it will actually reduce my... Okay. Oh, crap. That stuff rises really quick. Okay, let's try that again. So yeah, that item is literally just use it whenever I can while I'm in there. Didn't help, I was getting attacked by these creatures as well. This one giant has a dragon skeleton in front there. Okay, there does seem to be a pattern to this stuff. If I'm closer to those clouds coming from those things, I actually take more... it fills up faster. Does that make sense? I can't attack while I have this thingy in my hand. Ugh. Okay, let's try that again. Some of that. Okay, we grab this thing. Put it in its place. Okay, that's all the 10 survivors saved in one fell swoop. Nice. Oh. I was almost completely done with. Oh, I can nom that while moving. Okay. That's good to know as well. But that should be all done for here. No, leave me alone! Leave me alone! Okay, I'm gonna try and run out of here without them murdering me. They don't seem to do that much damage. But they are multiplying rather quickly, which could be slightly problematic. I can also just succumb to the poison and get out that way, I guess. But that would be too easy. That would be the easy way out, wouldn't it? There we go. Yeah, run, you little fuckers. Viridia, I'm done with your quest. None shall die or suffer if it's within my power to prevent.
Take care of yourself.
Thank you for rescuing those who could be saved. Rethanas, Katrinas. Tenazeth. I vow that the names of the fallen will be remembered.
I hope for
That
a
gives
quick
me
return.
hover and a ring, which actually just got an epic upgrade, so it's a better quality. Nice. Evoker, you have my gratitude for aiding my Wyrn in our most desperate hour. After we regain our strength, the healing wings will rendezvous with the rest of our forces. Sindra tells me that Embertal lost everyone from her Wyrn. I fear I have no magic that can heal such a wound. She may seem stoic, but Emberthal feels this loss deeply, Melegosa. Tell her I'm on my way.
Help my people need time to recover before we can rendezvous with the others.
Oh
And
wow,
the
they upgraded it to
Draconid, well,
242.
they
That's
are
always
not
nice.
known for their
Can you
swiftness. The Draconid? Neltharion said we should never show mercy to an enemy. They are soldiers just like us. Do not judge them too harshly for following orders.
Crimson, Emerald, Obsidian, and Gold. Okay, so there is some gear that actually also shows up on our Draktyr forum. Nice! That's really good. That's really nice. Ooh, what's this do? Does this do? I do not have control over this flight. Okay, it was taking me the right way.
The Ebon Scales are under siege by wild drakes, Terrasek, and elementals. I overheard the name Primalists.
Then our people are in even more danger than we thought.
Oh, this is cool. That hover is really nice as well. Should last a bit longer
What
if
do
you
you
ask
have to
me, but
report?
I'm relieved that Viridia lives. If what their vision says is true, we will have need of her talents in the battle to come.
Serve with honor.
Achievement
Fair
progress.
skies
So
and
there's
strong
1, 2,
winds.
3, 4 more pieces to this
There is
story.
much to be
Nice.
done.
The Vision's report is troubling. An enemy force calling themselves the Primalists have invaded Storm Thunder Crater, pinning the Ebon Scales down at the siege crash. These intruders are summoning violent elementals and recruiting the vicious Terrasek to their cause. Azuratel will need your help at the crater. By wing or by talon, save our people. Once the Ebon Scales are safe, ask their commander to rendezvous with me. Be warned. Sakarath can be prickly. Meet Azuratel at Storm Thunder Crater. And that will give me another skill.
Serve with
The Ebon Scales need our aid. To Storm Thunder
Let's
Crater.
put the new boots on. Does that change anything on my character now? No, it does not. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Ah, crap. I should not have done that.
Right, straight to business.
Evoker, this place still has herds of Vorken. I managed to round up a few of the more agreeable creatures that could be used as mounts for when your wings are tired. I was ordered to issue one to you as the skill commanders are ordering you all over the place to take care of it. Oh, awesome. So an obsidian, a sapphire one, a crimson one, or a bronze one. Well, crimson would be red, obsidian black, bronze, or sapphire. Sapphire is a blue stone, so I guess... Oh wait, I can see which colors they have. That's a crimson one, the sapphire one. Can I see the other two colors
A
somewhere?
satisfactory arrangement.
No, I cannot. That's a bit disappointing. Well,
Looking for something in particular.
I think we're gonna go with the blue one. Seems to be the most logical choice.
A wise choice.
Gonna take a shower. Have a good night too, Bicycle. Thank you so much for stopping by. Very much appreciate it. Mounts. Or is it in my inventory? It's still in my inventory. The Sapphire Vorgin. Oh wow, that is actually a pretty creature. It's a horse combined with a dragon? Okay, those are actually quite cool. They cannot fly though, which is kind of sad. I see a star in my map. That means that is an elite, or at least a more powerful enemy. Break this seal can only be broken here. With once held, the primal secrets of Earth now lies within a series of blank pages. Earth Shield. Okay, let's continue following our quest marker. I think we're gonna have to say goodbye to our mount here. It's nice when my soaring is actually on cooldown. My hover actually still works as well. Going down! That achievement is so silly. Fall 65 yards without dying. It's an achievement that I've gotten so far on about every single of my characters. And in a lot of cases in very silly situations, I was like, wait, what? Why am I getting this right now? Keep your talons sharp and your breath hot. Looks like we have a fight on our hands. Well, Evoker, I hope you're ready to get your talons dirty. Deep breath. Take in a deep breath and fly to the targeted location, spewing molten cinders, dealing 6,550 volcanic damage to enemies in your path. Removes all root effects. You are immune to movement impairing and loss of control effects while flying. Okay, that's pretty sick as well. There. Proto-dragons flying in reinforcements. An elemental army being conjured on sight. Terrasec recruited into their ranks. Our enemy is efficient and dangerous. This operation must have some greater purpose. Why do these primalists seem so familiar? No time for that. Focus on the Drakthir trapped on the other side of this crater. Tangle with the Terrasec. The Terrasec are unpredictable and wild, like primordial Dragonith, if you will. Neltharion considered them little more than fodder, targets for our training, but they are cunning hunters and deadly when encountered in packs. Should they gain elemental power over these primalists, they will become even more dangerous. We cannot let that happen, Meligosa. Thin their numbers.
The obsidian borders stand proud.
Conjured army. These primalists are summoning an army of elementals. We have to assume they mean to unleash them against our forces. Well, not on our watch. Rain fire upon them, Evoker. Burn those elementals from the reach and take out their conjurers before they summon more.
Fair skies and strong winds to you.
Let us begin.
The Primalist. My memories are still clouded from stasis, but I'm certain we have encountered these Primalists before. The vision grits her fangs. It is no use trying to remember. Feels like chasing fragments of a dream. Perhaps you can fare better. Look for any clues as to what, or who, motivates these invaders. Find clues about the Primalist's origins and intentions.
Diplomacy. I know we have faced
All right.
an enemy like this before, but I only recall flashes. Fragment.
Perhaps.
So, smaller enemies to destroy, and we need to somehow help our dragon buddies as well. Oh, so that's how that works. Okay, that looks really cool. Was a bit of waste there, but oh, that is a big cooldown. Okay, big cooldowns, go away. Well, not away, but go another spot. Not on one of the easy to tippy tappy. Okay, so that works. There's another one of those stone thingies.
I must get closer.
People are blasting the water with lightning. Do not want to be in water when lightning strikes. I don't know who that was, but you missed them. Oh, you were aiming at me. Okay, maybe you didn't actually did a good job. I was hoping that was, you know, a friendly trying to take the other two down, but it was an enemy. Unfortunately.
The elements awaken! Infuse me with their strength, and I will free the Storm Eater from her prison.
You look like a Tauren almost. What are Tauren-like creatures doing here? Okay, you wanna die so badly, then die.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
Yeah. So we still need to... Okay, so we need to have more of those summoned elementals to murderize. And there is the last of the 3 stone thingies we need to pick.
Require a target.
There we go. Primalist motivation discovered.
Together, we will unleash her might upon this world.
I want to see what that is. Doesn't Wrath. Something tells me I don't need to attack that just yet. Oh. Hi, dragon. Yeah, I'm not gonna attack you just yet. I'm gonna keep myself busy with your buddies first, and then I'll come back for you. So we still need some summoned elementals to murderize. And then the Terrasect themselves also need to be murderized. So basically I need to look out for these creatures.
I am out of range.
Okay, so that's one more of those down. Oh, there's a whole bunch of these guys over here. They're actually fairly easy to murderize. So, 3 more of them. There's other people over there also doing the same quest or similar ones. Yeah, full blast. It murders the elemental instantly. Nice. kind of feel a bit overpowered currently. I don't know. This feels like I'm more powerful than I'm supposed to be already. Which is dangerous, because that means that when I'm gonna actually get into the open world of the, well, the rest of the world, it's gonna feel like I'm not really doing much.
The ebon scales are up ahead.
Enemy's ranks are growing. For every foe we strike, 2 more take its place. Focus on the siege. We must aid the Ebon
The
Scale.
obsidian borders
Do not
stand
mourn the
proud
loss of a few Terrasec. Where there's one, scores more lurk in the shadow.
to track fear.
Conjured elementals may not be the most satisfying foe, but it does feel good to stretch our wings again.
Fair skies and strong winds
The
too.
Primalist speaks of unleashing a terrible storm. Could an even greater threat be locked away somewhere on the reach?
Remain
I have
steadfast.
a feeling there is. So these are definitely better than what I'm currently wearing, so we're gonna wear those.
We are the shield.
You got
that
past the
track fear.
Primalist incursion. Now you must reach the crash. Skill Commander Sakarath is as tough as they come, and his Wyrn holds the line, but the dragon has the Ebon Scales pinned down. Time for us to join the fight. Take point, give the signal when we are in range of the dragon. Then we hit it with everything we have. Watch out for ambushes. I have a bad feeling about this. Reach Skill Commander Sakarath. For that, we need to defeat Ekrazatal, or however
We
you
need
pronounce
to
his
grab
name.
that
I'm
dragon's
probably
attention so
butchering
the
some
Ebon
of these
Scales
names
can
quite
strike.
badly.
Get
I'm
us close
sorry
to
if
the
that's the
target
case.
and
I
then
don't
give the
mean to,
signal
and
evoke.
I really thought I saw something jumping on me head. There we go. Over there. Oh yeah. Can you guys stop it? I mean it.
I need to target something first.
I'm happy I've got 2 NPCs with me helping me currently, because... Oh. And there we're level 60. Fury of the Aspects increase haste by 30% for all party and raid members for 40 seconds. Allies receiving this effect will become exhausted and unable to benefit from Fury of the Aspects or similar and for 10 minutes. So that sounds very much like it's a skill similar to Time Warp on my mage. Blessing of the Bronze Weave, the threads of time, reducing the cooldown of a major movement ability for all party and raid members by 15% for 1 hour. Okay, so this skill is going on this bar and it is gonna have to be on at all times, or as much as possible at least. I'm gonna have to sort my skills properly at some point. Oh, just you frick off already. Do not like you. Leave me alone. I'm so sorry about the yawning. I have no clue why I'm yawning that much. So, I just need to attack him and everybody starts attacking him, right?
The order is given.
Oh, I need to use that skill. Mass disintegration. Oh shit.
Ebon scales, strike as one.
Nice. I would love to do this myself, but at the same time, this actually looks really, really cool. So I'm not gonna complain.
These vermin sought to disrupt a ritual.
Where's Storm Rider?
Unworthy of the dragon blood in their veins. They mean nothing.
Grim Totem. Why
The
does that ring a
elements have
bell?
granted me the power I need. At long last, the mistress of the storm shall be free.
That doesn't sound good.
We wake up to find a hostile dragon in our creche, then fight off an elemental army at our doorstep. I want answers, Azurathel.
Answers will have to wait. The Primalists spoke of unleashing a great storm upon the world. We must stop them.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
What do you
You're
want
fight
of
well,
me?
Evoker, but we had this under control. The Ebon Scales look after our... Well, geez, you're welcome!
That will be all.
Now that the fight is done, you asked me to report into Emberthal. Does Azurathel expect me to follow her commands? I think not. The Ebon Scales answer only to the Earth Warder, and thus far I've received no order from Neltharion. Sarkaret glowers. Still, I am not blind to the threat these Primalists represent. I am certain I have fought their kind before, and yet... We will rally to the grounds once my people have recovered. You are dismissed, Evoker. Report to Emberthal. Jesus, he's a grumpy kid. Just
My
saved his
lands
ass and he's not
orders
even
only
grateful.
from me. Understood.
As you will, but stay alert. There are dragons circling above, possibly hostile.
Ebon Scales, gather the signets of the dead, then prepare to move out.
Okay, so, right at the Soar Enhancer. Well, that was really cool earlier, so... And it just took me where I needed to go, so... Easy peasy for me. Just confusing that the arrow keeps pointing to that thing and not to the spot it's actually taking me to, which is where I need to go. Because that seems then that I'm going completely the opposite direction, which I'm actually not. Maybe. Okay, let's go to Emberthal again. There we go.
Let us begin.
The Primalists empowered their leader in some kind of ritual? Tell me everything.
Stay true. These cultists speak of unleashing a storm.
The threat is greater than you know, young one. We fear
Yay!
these Primalists seek to release something ancient.
Abyssian is also known as Ebonhorn. We met him during Legion in
Why
Valheim
should we trust you?
as a high
Were you
mountain
sent by the
tauren.
Earth Warder? Where is Neltharion?
Neltharion.
And the other one, that's what? That's Rathian!
It seems
Yay!
there is much you do not know.
That makes me so happy to see him again.
I am Abyssian, and this is Rathian. We will answer all your questions in time. But we must join forces and strike now, or the enemy will prevail.
This is our home. The Drakthir will defend it. We will fight beside you, but you do not give the orders here, dragons.
So be it.
Her talking to them like that, especially to Rathian.
To get in our way. After all, I know a thing or two about vanquishing ancient adversaries.
Rathian is actually Neltharion's son. So them being quite cocky actually towards him is like, you do realize you're talking to your leaders, or the person that used to be your leader, his son.
It seems our
Your
fates
leader
are
does not understand the gravity of the situation. My companion and I were summoned here by an ancient warning from someone who was known to have world-ending aspirations. Okay, he's talking about Deathwing there. We did not expect to find a race as yet unknown in living memory, with talents granted from all 5 flights. This is concerning.
Azeroth faces many threats.
Abyssian is huge compared to Rathian though, but he is older. I apologize for my kin's lack of decorum. Rathian is young and often impatient. We were drawn to this reach by a force we both felt deep inside, a warning meant to call our flight here, perhaps. When we first observed you, we were cautious. You see, before our arrival, we did not know your kind existed. It seems there's much you do not remember. In time, I hope your past becomes clear. But right now, we must address the danger in our midst. The lands of the Dragon Isles are awakening, just like the Drakthir, and it seems these primalists have come to release an ancient evil. We must stop
Our
them.
legacy will be renewed.
Oh, this is so cool. Rathian and Abyssian. We only saw Abyssian for one quest line in Legion, and after that he popped up here and there, but nothing major. Rathian had quite a major role in BFA, especially towards the end. I'm really hoping that with the release of Dragonflight, I'll finally be able to solo some of the dungeons and raids from BFA, especially some of the later ones. Because what Rathian was alluding to is something that happens in the last dungeon in BFA, I believe. So it's something I still need to see. I know I could look up the videos on YouTube, but it's not the same as actually experiencing it yourself. If what these dragons say is true, then a great battle is upon us. We need you focused and strong, Evoker. Time to choose your battle specialization. Will you preserve your allies or devastate your enemies? To hone your combat skills to their sharpest, choose devastation. To maximize your healing potential, take the path of preservation. Either specialization will serve you well, and remember, you can change or adapt it later.
We will
All
find
right.
our fate.
So, Devastation is a specialization in magic and tactics that involve rapid deployment, mid-ranged area of effect damage, and unleashing the power of the red and blue dragonflights. With this specialization, an Evoker can rain fire down from the sky on swarms of opponents and maneuver throughout the battlefield. Choosing Devastation grants you Pyre as well as Mastery Giant Killer. Lob a ball of flame, dealing damage to the target and nearby enemies. Mastery Giant Killer as a passive increases the damage of your spells by up to 92.5% based on the current health of your target. Higher health targets take more damage. The other option is Preservation, is a specialization devoted to protecting life. Evokers can quickly dash to injured allies and release powerful area of effect healing. Wield the power of the Emerald Dream to bathe allies in revitalizing energy and the Bronze Sense of Time to prevent harm, replicate healing, and even rewind injuries. Choosing Preservation grants Stream Breath as well as Mastery Lifeminder. Inhale, gathering the power of the Dream. Release to exhale, healing 5 injured allies in 30-yard cone in front of you for 8,800. So that is a charged one, so each heals more or instantly and less over 12 seconds. So healing, using that one on max means you instantly heal quite a bit and then they still get a bit of extra afterwards over time. Mastery Lifebinder, healing done to allies is increased by 16% while their health percentage is lower than your own. It's interesting that it's Mastery Lifebinder here, because the Lifebinder is Alexstrasza, which is whose flight power is mostly in the Devastation tree, which is the one I am going to be picking. Okay, so excellent choice. Remember, you can reconsider your spec and adjust abilities as needed, so long as you're not in the heat of battle.
Stay true.
Look there, across the reach, Primalist forces are converging on Froststone Vault. The storm they seek to unleash must be locked inside. Emberthal winces, wrestling with their broken memories. We fought this enemy before and won. Galtharion commanded that the vault be secured, but I cannot remember why. This is no time for contemplation. Rally with Sarkarath and the Ebon skills at the vault. Ensure the enemy does not breach.
Drakthir, do not let the Primalists breach Froststone Vault.
Alright. Well, that is gonna have to wait for a little bit, because I am gonna quickly mess with my... Stop doing that. So we now have Devastation set as my main thing, and I believe it did put all my skills. Okay, so it did not yet. It luckily does show me which skills it already put on there and which ones are still missing. Okay, that's pretty cool. So let's see. Pyre, lava ball, flame dealing fire damage to the target and nearby enemies. So that's an AoE, that's perfect there. Quell interrupt an enemy's spellcasting, preventing any spell from that school of magic from being cast for 4 seconds. And landslide. Conjure a path of shifting stone towards the target location. Rooting enemies for 30 seconds. Damage may cancel the effect. That sounds like one I want to have over there as well, and I'm going to put that one over there. This might still change how I've put my skills. For now, it seems alright this way. Alright. Do we have a flight enhancer here? Thingy thing? No? Well. We're gonna try and fly as far as we can anyways. Yeesh. No breathing fire on me.
Go on.
Steady there, Evoker. The Ebon skills will put an end to this incursion. Seriously, stop being so freaking... So the Primalist want what's inside this vault. Sarkarath narrows his eyes. Let them come. We will show them what the Drakthir were born to do. Defend the vault.
Our legacy. We will not let invaders claim
She
it.
shall be free.
Okay, so let's go heal some friendies. Okay, that was kind of dumb.
Require a target.
You have a target. Who?
I need to target something first.
I am targeting something. Game, don't tell me I'm not targeting something when I actually am. Okay. See if I can heal a couple of them like this. Does seem to help a little bit. Okay, so that was stupid. I should have held that for a bit.
I do not have a target.
And just a little bit more, and we are done with this.
World is vast and wondrous.
Go. Just heal a couple of them and I believe we should be done
We
with this.
protect the Isles.
And we are. Can you not attack me?
Enough! Take the vault! I will liberate the storm town.
I require a target. I need to target something first.
We're targeting something. Stop saying you're not. Okay, so that's that done. I have to be careful for a second because the game is downloading some data again. And when it did that earlier today, I actually wanted to talk to another character, a cat car, with my main character, and I got stuck in a loading screen because it wasn't done with downloading the whole cinematic, I'm guessing. Which I don't necessarily get why they did it that way, why they don't just, have everything downloaded. And there is some stuff that it's still downloading now after all this time of playing. Because let's face it, I've been playing for about 2 hours now, and all of a sudden it starts downloading assets in the background. And that was causing some issues earlier, so I want that to be done first. Are we done with downloading yet? Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick reload. Sometimes that seemed to help last time. Hi, Rathian. That's the dragon we just saw, but in his humanoid form. Okay, I'm just gonna take the risk. We are overrun. They are about to breach the vault. What are those black dragons? Let's hope it does not crash or whatever here. Because it does seem like it wants to load in a cinematic. Oh. So yeah, currently, kind of shit. It is all stuck, trying to load in whatever that cinematic is. Oh, there we go. And it hasn't downloaded or loaded in the whole cinematic just yet. Hello? No, I do not want to cancel the cinematic. I want to watch the cinematic. There we go. Let's hope it now has everything.
Mistress of the storm, the primal powers have risen to set you free.
This is not good. This is what it feels like sometimes to watch YouTube when you have very crappy internet and it doesn't preload everything. God, this is so annoying. Blizzard, fix your shit.
The elements sing. They have
So what we know from Legacies is Neltharion defeated this critter, and after that he locked the Draktyr up in their little crashes and put them in the stasis that we just woken up out of.
a new age for this world.
Primalists are basically dragons as well, who have the most raw power of them all and mostly raw elemental power, or at least that's what it looks like.
Have you found my kin?
We know where they are imprisoned, Storm Eater.
This is so annoying. Blizzard, why do you keep doing shit like this? I mean, these cinematics tend to be gorgeous and such, but for some reason, and I don't know if this is because of my laptop or if it's because of the game itself. I mean, the fact it's still loading in the assets is kind of stupid.
Soon, their bonds will be broken.
Especially seeing it pre-downloaded everything.
And what is this? The brood of Neltharion. I felt his demise reverberate through the earth and reveled in it.
She noticed when Eltharion fell. Well, when Deathwing fell. These cinematics look so gorgeous always. It's just so sad that they're just rubbish at loading them in. Because it does kind of break the immersion of one of these cinematics. If I would have seen them already, I would probably skip them. But for me, all of this is the first time playing it as well. I did see a few of the stuff from the pre-patch, but not this.
Share his fate.
I had wished to become what he was meant to be. What he should have been.
Rathian.
You do not fathom what dragonkind
Oh, this is just silly beyond belief. Come on. Either just fully crash or do something else, but don't do this. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. It worked. It fixed some issues earlier. Oh no, it's just completely crashing.
Evoker, get moving.
Freak. Doesn't work. It just counts that quest as completed now. As the Draktyr prepared to face the Primalist en masse, they were joined by two black dragons who had been observing them from above. Emphasis in combined forces. In the end, their numbers proved too great. Yeah, this is gonna be the next quest, isn't it? Yeah. Can I? Okay, I quickly want to check something. Because it's still loading stuff in. I really don't get why the game is freaking downloading stuff. Because there is no patch going on or anything. Even if there's a patch, it doesn't download stuff like that. I want to quickly check something. Do-do-do. No, these are only the opening cinematics that are there. Alright.
Evoker, get moving!
So I'm sorry for that that ending of that cinematic. I fear you're gonna have to check the interwebs. YouTube will have it somewhere
I am ready
already.
to serve.
Storms are about to overwhelm us. We must evacuate, save everyone you can, and find those black dragons.
Serve
Retreat.
with honor. Fall back! Help the wounded!
Arms of Neltharion.
Okay.
Master is dead, and you have been abandoned.
I have to run away! Apparently.
The Earth Warder, dead. Then we stand alone.
No, you don't.
Do not trust the words of an enemy. Rathian and Abyssian owe us answers. Evoker, get that dragon back on his feet.
Yeah, I really don't want to risk getting another cinematic and getting stuck in that because it's still downloading the freaking cinematic. This is just so weird that for some reason for the last 2 or 3 expansions it seems to be doing this. I've noticed it from time to time, giving me that little green thingy up there. Saying that game data is currently being downloaded. I'm so sorry about that. Not doing anything for it, is it? Because it doesn't show here. It says downloads X amount % complete, but it seems to think that it's not downloading anything, so I'm confused.
I have been expecting you.
My thanks. Your aid is unexpected, but appreciated.
Every action.
Thank you for
has
healing me when it goes out. I hope that we are earning one another's trust. Storm Eater. I've never faced a dragon of such raw elemental power. There are others like her. Wait. Where's Abyssian? Did he survive? You must find him.
You have my
Okay,
thanks,
so
Darkfear.
no
please,
cinematic or anything
Tell
currently.
us, dragon, did the Incarnate speak the truth? Is Neltharion dead?
The Neltharion you knew fell long, long ago. It is a complicated tale.
Our legacy. Lost.
Okay. Hi, Rathian. I so love Rathian. I can't help myself. Okay, so I'm not allowed to fly currently. I can still hover. Ah! No! Leave Abyssian alone!
This is all that remains of Neltharion's flight. Pathetic.
Give me back Abyssian! How dare you? Ugh. Go away. You're no match for my power. Those little ones, at least. Oh no! Abyssian!
Wisdom guide us.
No, 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 no. No, no. Can't have this happen. Me Abyssian back. Ow! Did you have to throw the rocks at me when I just saved your ass?
I thought I would be the one saving you. Drakthir are formidable indeed.
Yes, we are. Do not underestimate our power. Yoink. I do love the new spells. They feel really good. It takes a bit getting used to the fact that you can charge them. But I think once I do get used to that, it should be a lot better. I should enjoy it even more. It even makes me think they maybe should do that for some of the other classes as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to be alone in saying that, but I can see something like that work for warlocks or mages. I mean, you know, the casters in general. But we'll see what the future will bring. I do believe that if this catches on, they might actually add new stuff. People have also been asking for Draktyr to be able to be other classes. I believe they might do that, but currently story-wise that wouldn't make sense, because all they've known is being an evoker and the 2 specs that come with it, because that's how they were born, that's how they were made. I'm relieved you made it out, but I cannot help but feel lost.
We will find our fate.
Oh, nice. Epic upgrade for the item we just got. The storm unleashed by Rathagat is too powerful. We must evacuate the only home we have ever known. There's no longer an Earth Warder to command us. For the first time, we are free to make our own choices, to find our own fate. Wherever you go in this new age, I hope you find worthy allies, tell them our story. As for me, I'll stay here and look for survivors. Along the way, I may find answers about our past. Organize the evacuation of the Forbidden.
Stay get our people out of here, Avoka. I will stay behind and search for survivors.
I believe we're getting to the end of the starter zone here.
Behold, the bronze aspect has come.
Children of Neltharion, hearken to me. Your
Completed a
time
set.
does not end today.
And completed the Crimson set
I
as well.
refuse to bow to another aspect.
Nostormo! Yay! My second favorite dragon. Especially when it comes to the male dragons. Rathian and Nostormo are...
Always
Ah, let's face it, they're
prepare
kind
to
of cute.
evacuate. The aspect
Especially in
will
their
provide cover.
visage forms.
Evoker, I would speak with you.
Look at him. We haven't seen Nostormo much yet. Because of a lot of reasons, actually. Because he spends most of this time drifting along the sands of time, trying to see what the future holds for us and what the past has held for us and everything that he is confused about.
Razagad!
I am pleased that not all of the aspects have met a bitter end. Not yet.
Yeah. Leave my Nostormo alone. And Alexstrasza as well.
I am coming for her. The storm's reckoning comes for you all.
She is gonna be an issue, isn't she?
The
I mean-
release of Razagad heralds great danger for this world, just as your awakening heralds great change. The kingdoms of
And these
Azeroth
cinematics go
must
smoothly as
be
fuck. I
warned.
mean, ugh.
Go to them. Along the way, you may discover a new destiny of your own.
And that's when we get sent to Azeroth.
Rathian, Abyssian, you are known to the peoples of this world. Guide the Drakthir on their journey. Yes, timeless one.
Alright, so talk to Viridia.
Let's have a look.
Know that the aspects ask of us, but the healing wings cannot join you. We still have wounded, and these wingless draconid have grown attached to us. No, my Wyrn is not flying anywhere. I plan for us to cross the channel to the Dragon Isles. Plenty of others in need of our aid there, I suspect. Thank you for helping my people, Evoker. No, make it Meligosa. Thank you, Meligosa.
Be careful, Viridia. You could come with us. With me. I'm
Aww.
sorry, dear friend. My Wyrn will remain in the Dragon Isles. If fate is kind, we will not be parted long. Fair skies and strong winds, Syndra.
Syndra is not happy that Viridia is not coming with us. Pretty sure there's something more than just friendship going on between us two. Is there a talent, Sakurath?
Report.
It was our destiny to be the finest soldiers of Dragonkind. We pledged our lives to fight at Neltharion's side. Our lives, Evoker. What was our vow worth to the aspects? Nothing. They locked us away like broken playthings. Well, we're not broken. Relay what Nosdormu told you.
Sakurath, my Wyrn will follow Rathian to the city called Stormwind. Come with us.
So Rathian is going into the Alliance.
Our vow to serve the dragons is sundered, just as Neltharion broke his promises to us. Let the ebon scales be forgotten. We are now the sundered flame. We will claim the destiny that is ours by
Ah, that guy's an idiot. And just watch you on mute, so you have to watch. That's no spoilers for me. No worries. I've done most of the dragons intro quests now. I'm actually at the end of that.
Not as friends,
And
as rivals on the field of battle.
yeah. It's still downloading some crap, which I have no clue what. It started doing that halfway through some of the stuff I was doing, so, you know. The pre-patch is a bit buggered here and there. Also, make sure you mute the tab and not the stream itself, because muting the stream does not always work. Not sure if it's gonna work for the drops. If you can still hear me, that is. Alright!
Here to spy.
So Abyssian is coming with us to the Horde. And it seems that if I want to see what Rathian is up to, I have to make an alliance track here as well. Abyssian tells me of a group called the Horde, claims they value honor and strength. If true, they may prove worthy of us. He says their council rules from a city called Ogrumar. Looks like we have a long flight ahead of us.
Anything for an ally.
Dark Talons, fall in.
We have to leave the Reach.
Lead the way, Abyssian.
The warders will follow rapidly.
Children of Neltharion, you have awakened to face a shattered past and an uncertain future. Yet the threads of fate weave a new path to distant shores.
What you doing? Or is he helping us to get to where we need to be? Ah.
Wings along the way.
Please.
Tell the world
Helping us fly.
what you have witnessed and warn them of the storm to come.
Rathian looks so tiny next to Abyssian. Oop, oop, oop. Oh, there we go.
Orgrimmar. Within these walls gather the noble races of the Horde.
For the Horde!
Built upon a foundation of strength and honor.
Always Horde.
Traits my people embody as well.
So hilarious, all of them hands-free, and then you have my character with a staff in her hand.
But nothing that would hold back the might of the Dark Talons.
I have no doubt your soldiers will be given many chances to prove themselves. Before we enter, I will assume another form. One that is more recognizable to the Horde.
Hi, Evanhorn!
Visage. Yes. I remember the Earth Warder had one too.
I'm guessing ours will come into
Well,
place soon as
we
well.
have arrived. Where are your allies, Abyssian?
Patience, Cinderthresh. I am sure we will receive an appropriate welcome.
Or maybe not. Attack! No. Okay. Appropriate welcome, I guess. Our arrival would not have gone unnoticed. Allow me to speak with them before we enter. I have something of a history with the Council. There will be time for introductions after.
Our legacy will be renewed.
Chunk chunk. Okay, that has to be a Dutch person with a name like that. Alright, so, well, a warmer welcome than I feared. This is a warm welcome for you, the fact there are, you know, warriors in front of us? Okay.
Let's get back to training.
Seems like our arrival was noticed after all. Maybe there's hope for these people yet. I'll follow up at Abyssian and the Horde leadership and try to smooth this out. You're on recon. See what this place has to offer. We may be here for a while after all. Come find us once you've finished. Hopefully we'll have all the boring bits sorted out by then.
You have your orders.
Alright.
Stand down, warriors of the Horde!
I do want to see this, sir.
Spirit Walker Ebonhorn. It is good to meet a familiar face at the city gate, even when accompanied by others that are less familiar.
I am glad to find you well, Mela, but I fear pleasantries will have to wait. Events are unfolding that imperil us all. These Drakthir and I must speak with the Horde Council.
Then let us not linger. Follow me. Soldiers, return to your posts. If these newcomers have earned your trust, Spirit Walker, then they will have mine as well. The gates of Orgrimmar stand open to them.
Alright. Okay, so we have to visit the auction house, the bank, the embassy, and the portal room. I believe you can fly! And we have to find Masta so we get our flying mounts. We can get our flight. It's so weird, it keeps saying that it's downloading stuff. So, the portal room. Orgrimmar is the main city of the Horde, for those that do not know. And this room has portals to the main other cities that are tied to the Horde. There's another room downstairs as well. And I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the place for the portal to the Dragon Isles once the whole Dragonflight expansion actually goes live. Here we can go to Shadowlands, Legion, Battle for Azeroth, Mist of Pandaria. I'm guessing this is Dalaran Crystal Song Forest, so that's Wrath of the Lich King. And portal to Silver Moon, which is the Elven and Blood Elf city. Downstairs there is some other portals to some other places as well, including what's it called? The Caverns of Time, where you can still go do some of the older dungeons. Okay, let's just mount up for a bit. Let's do the auction house first. That's on the right here. So that's where you go when you want to auction off your gear, or when you want to buy some stuff and you don't want to bother finding it yourself in the wild while playing the game, basically. Or you can buy ingredients for crafting, a bit of everything. The bank, very important place to, of course. That's where you can stash your stuff that you don't want to keep in your bags. And the embassy, yeah, I guess that's important too, because that's where I'm not afraid of you, dragon. Oh, shush. The embassy is where all the allied races also have their banners, and where if you do quests for them to unlock them and everything, you have to come here to basically get the thingies you need. Not the only reason the rivals here. No, indeed. We have Volpera, Zandalari Troll, High Mountain Torrent, Nightborn, and the Magar Walk that have been added over time. It's cool to see Draktyr walking around in Orgrimmar now. Alright. I'm quickly gonna grab flight as well, as in flying mounts, because even though we have our flying powers as a Draktyr, they are limited, so it's actually kind of nice that they can mount up as well. And I'm hoping I have enough gold for that, else I still have some stuff I can sell. And ow, my ears starting to hurt. I don't know, sometimes my headset is slightly less comfortable than other days. I think I need to fix the thingy on top again. Feels like it. The elastic is getting a bit old. I've had this headset for quite a while now and I adore it. It's normally quite comfy and everything. And not as sweaty as most others. Hi. Complete the quest. Yeah, the other one we're not going to be able to get quite yet, but 4,750 gold is quite a bit. I would have to log into one of my other characters to actually get that much gold. What would be a nice flying dragon for a dragon? I could fly around on Eltharion. None of the small ones asked for a ride. I've seen some really funny text already coming from Traktyr about the other races and such. This mount is actually kind of pretty. It's quite big though, which is unfortunately a thing with a lot of the mounts. I have so many really gorgeous mounts, but some of them are just too big to my liking, let's put it that way. Can't even fit through doors in some cases, so you know, it's kind of annoying. Kitty cat. I do like my unicorns. I have no clue how that's gonna look. Yeah, it's actually not too bad. Let's stick with her. Let's have my dragon fly around on a unicorn, because, why ahead? Oh. No, I'm not in the right spot. I have to go down the other side. I don't even have to go down, actually. Oh, what is this gonna give as an interaction? Because that's a piece of Neltharion, of that wing.
I am ready.
But how
What do
was
you
the
need?
food?
Anything
Really,
for
that's
an
what you're asking about, the food. Good to see you again, Miligosa. I hope your exploration of Orgrimmar was fruitful. It's a city built on kinship and courage. I've just spoken with the Horde Council, and they have accepted the Aspect's invitation to the Dragon Isles. Preparations for the journey will begin shortly. Come, let us speak with the others. Objectives: speak with the physician. Listen to Evan.
The Aspects will be pleased that the Council has accepted their invitation. The Dragon Isles hold great wonders and many perils.
Those who answer the call will face whatever challenges may come.
The strength of the Horde has always been its people. I am heartened to hear it. But Know that the Dragon Queen will not abide conflict on her shores. The
Nope, she does
Horde
not.
honors its truce with the Alliance. To that end, the Reliquary will work together with the Explorers League on an expedition of discovery.
I expect we will learn much from one another.
Do not forget, Ibisian, that the Dragon Isles are home to the Drakthir as well. We intend to rediscover our past and lay claim to our future.
Then let our peoples make this journey together, Cindrathresh.
Agreed. Along the way, we can hone your combat skills, despite your obvious lack of wings.
Ugh, you lack wings, but we'll try to hone your combat skills anyways. Well, the Dragon Eyes will have to wait a bit longer, because as we all know, Dragonflight is not out till the 28th of this month. There's much more to the Dragon Isles beyond the Forbidden Reach. Its wonders will be as new to you as they will be for the Horde.
Hail, adventurer.
I'm sure your arrival in Orgrimmar drew the attention of its citizens. No doubt some were more comfortable in your presence than others. When I was a young dragon, I took an immortal visage you now see. It allowed me to live among the Tauren of High Mountain as an ally. Though your path differs from mine, the essence of dragonkind flows through you as well, Minigosa. Perhaps that will allow you to assume a visage of your own. Let us walk together. Adopt a visage.
For Azeroth,
Ask about choosing a visage.
I will guide you as best I can. A visage is an expression of how
I'm
you
standing
wish
on
to
the other
be
side.
seen by others. It is a personal choice you alone can make. I chose my visage because I wish to live quietly among the High Mountain Tauren. Your choice will be your own.
Well, not entirely. There we go, and she looks kind of silly with the armor on, but we can fix that with some transmogging, so we'll be fine. I really do not like the helmet. Ready for turn-in. I did get a ring earlier as well. Nice. Ooh, I have two that I actually could already have changed. Okay. Let's
Here to spar.
Hail, Meligosa. Finish scouting the city. Find out any vulnerabilities. That can wait, I suppose. I've been speaking with Spain Bloodhand. I believe he is, what did they call it? An ogre. Yes, that's it. Ogre. He speaks even slower than Azurathel, if you can believe it. Even so, he seems a capable warrior. Perhaps the Horde may yet prove worthy of our might. We share a common foe. Let's see how they fare in bed. Pain Bloodhand. I'm pretty sure she's talking about, or he, about Bane Bloodhoof. He's not an ogre. I did this from this part on. I played this with my Nightborn, and she called me a ogre as well. And I was like, seriously? I don't even look closely to an ogre, but apparently, according to her, we're all ogres.
Let's get back to training.
This is hilarious, because there's two other people who just finished the same quest as I did, and we're all wearing the exact same armor now. That looks kind of silly. Okay. That's the same text. You have a noble visage indeed, Meligosa. Most distinctive. I do not know why your visage is unique from that of a dragon. Perhaps when we learn more of your past, the answer will present itself. But for now, we must prepare for the journey ahead.
The Black Dragonflight will protect this world.
Achievement earned. Drakthir awakened. The time has come, Evoker. High Lord Bolvar Dragon requests your presence atop Icecrown Citadel. Meet me in Orgrimmar and I will take you to him. Will not keep him waiting. That's the Shadowlands quest line. I do not want to do that. Can I abandon it? No, I can't even abandon that quest. Can I? It's just gonna give it back to me, isn't it?
The veil between our world and the Shadowlands has been sundered. The Ebon Blade stands ready. I await
I'm
you
already
on
level
the
60. Go away.
before the icy grasp.
I am ready.
The Dark Talons.
What do you need?
Naleada seems enthusiastic, but she's a historian, not a soldier like us. She knows nothing of the dangers we all face in the Dragon Isles. Not that the Horde needs to worry. After all, we Dark Talons will be protecting the expedition. I'm going to discuss mission logistics with Abyssian and these Horde leaders. Kodethi is exploring the city along with the others. Tell him to rally at the Zeppelin Tower. I'll meet you there.
You have your
Alright.
orders.
What have you learned lately?
Your pleasure to meet you. I'm Naleda Rivergleam. The invitation to visit the Dragon Isles is quite an exciting prospect. Don't you agree? The Reliquary has combined forces with our expeditionary counterparts to help coordinate our efforts. As a member of the Dragonscale expedition, it is my honor to welcome you. Though first, we must gather a few more members from our journey. Shall we begin?
Let me know what you find.
So this is
I shall
a
meet you
little
at the
bit that
Zeppelin
I've
once you've
already
gathered our
played.
future
Really?
expeditionary members.
Chardonnay? Really? Okay, so I am gonna... I want this one. Those are vendors that will give this one. It would look a lot better on my character. Although that helmet is still... No. Not a fan. Okay, so I need my yak. Yakety yak.
I have just the thing, Wanderer.
Because let's face it, this just doesn't look right. That doesn't change anything. Okay, I don't have any complete set currently that looks good on her, and well, we can fix the helmet issue. There we go. At least now we can see her face properly.
Beware of Yeti. Many
Let's
deals
sell
for a
all this
friend of
crap
mine.
because we
Thinking
don't
of you.
need it anymore. Don't sell. What happens if I put this one
Farewell,
on?
friend of the Grummels.
That actually makes it look slightly less horrible. It's not great either, though.
I have many lucky
just sell
boots
that as
you
well.
like.
And clean up the bags. There we go.
Many farewells.
I was wondering actually, is this a flying mount or no? This is a ground mount. There are quite a few that are using the Deathwing mount while flying around with their Draktyr. It's kind of funny. Oh right, up on these rocks we'll find our first of our friends, our first recruits, who are Volpera, and they're so cute. This city is full of places to explore and rocks to climb. You interested in a lesson? We need explorers for an expedition to the Dragon Isles. Will you join
Don't
us?
forget to look behind the waterfall. Join the expedition. We'll do more than join. We'll lead the way.
And one of them just said, don't forget to look behind the waterfall, which, well, that is a classic hiding spot for treasure in a lot of games. So it's kind of nice they put a nod like that to classic RPGs. In there. Okay, so where are you taking us now? Down here somewhere. Oh, right. These are the Artisan Guild, apparently.
My artisans are the best on
You want to
Azeroth.
buy something or make something. I got the best context for either. The Orgrimmar Artisans Guild only crafts the best. Well, we need artisans for an expedition to the Dragon Isles. Will you join us?
The Dragon Isles, you say? It would be an honor to join the expedition.
I'll gather my finest craftsmen and prepare them for what awaits us.
Alright. Let's go. Dragon on a dragon. Love this dragon. It's so gorgeous with the leafy wings. And we have one more group to recruit, which is the scholars. And I'm guessing this was this building.
I love the wildlife here.
Oh, hello there. Do you have some new discovery to share? There's always room for another scholar at our monthly meetup. You won't believe what Lali found in the Jade Forest last week. We need scholars for an expedition to the Dragon Isles. Will you join us?
Much to what a remarkable opportunity. Imagine all the wondrous relics collected by the dragonflights over the ages. I will gather my wisest scholars for your expedition.
She's a Nightborn. And then there's a Sandalari Thrall and a Pandara with her. Which are three of the races that got... Well, Pandara has been a while now, but Sandalari Thrall and Nightborn were Legion when they got added. No, Sandalari is BFA. I'm sorry. I'm being a dumb. What do you want? Oh, no. It's Battle for Azeroth quest. Currently, I'll probably only use this character for the pre-patch thingies, which we are going to be seeing in a bit. And then we'll leave her to rest and wait till Dragonflight actually opens up. Most of the pre-patch stuff I will be doing on my main, which is my Nightborn Mage. I do still very, very much adore that character. I might actually be streaming Dragonflight, and I think I will do that on my Drag tier while enjoying the story and everything on my main at my own pace. It's a mount from Shadowlands.
What is the situation?
Welcome to our makeshift training arena, friend. Trust we're not disturbing anyone up here. I was assured that this area was available. Skill Commander Syndra Trash would like you to meet her at the Zeppelin Tower. Do note, the area we're currently on our way to is going to be a bit iffy. Well, this one should still be fine. But it will send us into areas for the pre-patch, which are quite crowded currently with people trying spells and well, trying either the new class, but also a lot of people.
You made quick work of gathering our expedition members. I admire efficiency in my travel.
Doing the pre-patch on their main characters, so lots of spells and everything will be flying around there. When I played earlier, my FPS dropped from 60 all the way down to 30 and even lower at times, so if the FPS does seem to get worse, that's most likely why. Up here it should be fine though. Pauline Milligo said there's news you must hear. Ember Thrall has just arrived. She was granted a vision of our people's past by the Bronze Aspect Lord Stormal. It seems there's much that was kept hidden from us. What have you learned of the Dractyr's origins?
It was Neltharion. He gave the final order that sent us back to our crashes. He betrayed us.
And bid his ally Malagos to weave a spell that would put us to sleep under the guard of his blue dragons. Where we remained, abandoned and forgotten. Awakened only when the Primalists returned to break Razagast free.
Did Nosdormu tell you how long we were kept in stasis?
Nearly 20,000 years.
Yep, that's how I knew, actually.
The kingdom of dragons rose and fell. The world was sundered. And the aspects surrendered their power to stop to stop Deathwing.
We only have each other now. The Drakthea need a place in this world. Maybe it will be in the Dragon Isles. Or maybe somewhere else.
Oh, there's a few conversations like that I can do, so I'll just let you guys
Beauty of
listen to
ever
those.
song
Much has been
endures.
transpired since last we spoke. I'm pretty sure we never spoke. This is the exact same text I got on my nightboard where it actually makes sense.
Aldiel Shalar. Several years have passed quietly since our forces returned from the Shadowlands. But it seems that quiet is now at an end, my love.
Indeed. We were fortunate to have even a brief respite from the usual perils and tribulations. Otherwise, you might have come up with an excuse to refuse my proposal.
Your proposal? I am quite certain it was I who begged for your hand in marriage, Thalysra.
Lord Lamar Theron, you are such a creature of duty that you would have delayed our wedding over a crooked painting in
Seriously.
Silvermoon.
Lorthamar. Seriously.
How fortunate I am that both our kingdoms witnessed our vows. Else you might try to deny that we ever exchanged them.
Deny the happiest moments of my life?
Aww, so
Never.
cute.
Whether under the light of the sun or the rays of the moon, I will love you for all my days, Thalysra.
As I will love you, no matter how many dragons try to distract us.
So, brief note, for those that do not know, Lord Lamar Theron, Regent Lord of Quatlaras, is the current leader of the Blood Elves, whereas First Arcana Larissa is somebody we met during Legion and leads the Nightborn, which is the race my main character is actually a part of.
I am Bane, son of Care.
You seem distracted, Bane. Are you troubled by the news that the dragons bring?
No. But seeing both the Horde and Alliance answer their call has reminded me of absent friends.
I am sorry. I know what Anduin Rin means to you. Has there been no word at all from him?
King Greymane has been kind enough
King
to
Greymane.
answer my
Ugh.
letters. He
Nope.
said there have been reports that Anduin has been seen, but none that they could verify. Anduin endured much in the Shadowlands. It seems he is not ready to go home. Not yet.
The Earth Mother guides each of us along a path. It is not always the one we wish to walk, but sometimes
Mela being very, very
it is
wise.
the path we need to. Be patient. Your friend will return when his feet guide him back to those who love him.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Mela. And
I do
for
love
your
bits and pieces of lore like this.
Always, Bane.
Ugh.
Look round. May your
Right.
blades never dull.
Her is somebody we need to talk to later.
Have you anything new to
The
research?
scouts report that turbulent elemental storms are churning the seas to dangerous unnatural levels. Until those clear, we will not be going anywhere. Why not see what you can help with around here in the meantime?
I look forward to hearing what you've
Shall
learned.
be a great
Keep
success.
an eye
I'm
out for
pleased to have the
anything
director here
interesting.
accompanying us on the expeditions. As I've said before, history heals every wound.
I look
we go.
forward to hearing what you've learned. A
Ah!
surprise attack! Guards! Arrest this handsome wizard.
Be at ease. He is an ally.
The download seems to be done now, by the way.
But the news I bring cannot wait for pleasantries.
Hiya, Khadgar. What you want? Hello, Medigosa. It's been a while, and I wish we had more time to catch up. You've never seen me before! But you see, I've just had a rather enlightening, no, make that foreboding. Yes, a foreboding conversation with an old friend. Sometimes a revelation can be both, after all. I really must tell you of what I've learned. Come on, dude. You've never seen me before. Ask Khadgar what happens. Let's hope this doesn't crash like it did earlier. There we go. Caligos, you look... No.
I did not expect to see you again so soon, my friend. After you'd answered the call of the Isles.
Something has happened, Khadgar. Something terrible.
Caligos, tell me.
It all happened so quickly. And Rathian, young as he is, bravely or perhaps foolishly tried to stop it.
Bonk.
But he was too late.
A little recap of the cinematic of earlier, basically.
Unleashed.
That's basically the part we missed with maybe a tiny bit of conversation. Because that's loading. That thing just wasn't loading.
With a message. They are coming to cleanse the world of the Titan's stain.
He's so cute.
Alex,
no, you're not, Khaled.
Who is she? What is she?
She is Razagath. Youngest.
Nextraza seems and feels younger for some reason.
Incarnates?
4 dangerous adherents of the
And there's
elemental
the other cutie
forces.
pie.
At the dawn of the aspects, our flights embraced the Titan's gifts. They did not.
The war that followed was unimaginable. And it took all of our strength combined to banish them.
If they were so dangerous, why were they not destroyed?
I hadn't the heart to do it. We were once as clutchmates.
Time, it seems, has not quelled their fury. And look at us. Should she free her kin now, we haven't the strength to stop them. And if Iridicrum's hunger is unleashed,
then we have no choice. If we are to be protectors once more, the aspects of our dragonflights must be made anew.
Sounds like we're getting new aspects.
Our queen is determined, Khadgar.
Which is quite exciting.
We've only just begun to find who we
Hey,
are.
Adamuff!
And I fear
You laughing at?
that without help, we may never
At Calyx's
get the chance to
new
see
face?
our
Yeah,
future
it's horrible.
secured.
Oh, your nap. Yeah, that was more than 1 hour. Atish!
Then it seems the mortal races too must answer the call.
Also,
Face the storm.
Khadgar, fix your window! Seriously, dude, that window has been broken for quite a while now. Well, you're, in time to, see the pre-patch stuff. Oh, and that's the thingy over there. That the person having here, that's the kite you can get by watching 4 hours of streams. And you actually hold it on a string. Unfortunately, when you jump on your mount and start flying, it disappears. It doesn't just, you know, fly behind you or whatever, which is kind of sad.
There remains much to be done.
Hi, Abyssian. Whispers on the winds. Unsettling news indeed, but you had to know of the peril we face.
Our legacy will be
To stop Razagath from freeing the other incarnates, the Aspect's power must be restored, but this will not be an easy task. The Titans are silent and Keeper Tyr is long dead. Queen Alexstrasza has devised a plan. In the Badlands lies a Titan facility called Uldaman. She believes Tyr's companions hid a disk of his memories inside its depths. Take your allies to Uldaman and find the disk for the Dragon Queen. Let us hope Tyr's knowledge can be used to re-empower the Aspects. Enter Uldaman in Badlands. Discover the cause of the disturbances, and you will be able to choose one of these. I tried to do that one earlier. On this character I've just started, basically. Had all the blah 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 now, and now I actually get to do stuff with the pre-patch itself. So far, we've created our Drakthir and finished the whole introduction quest for the Drakthir, landing us in Orgrimmar. I will not be doing the Ultimate dungeon on stream, because earlier I tried it on my main and people were leaving straight away after the first group of mobs were pulled. I have a feeling it was because they saw maybe the Drakthir in the team or some other person that wasn't doing enough damage on the first mobs according to them, so they were like, yeah, fuck this, we're out. Because unfortunately there are assholes like that. So that was a kind of sad thing that I already had to deal with, and I do not want to have to deal with that on stream. So Uldaman is one of the older dungeons, which basically got remade for the expansion. Rezagat has wasted no time building up her primalist forces. The Kirin Tor have detected massive storms being unleashed at key points across Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms. The Primalists are unleashing the elements to add to their strength. It seems they plan to cause chaos, not only in the Dragon Isles, but in the lands of Alliance and Horde as well. Seek out the enemy and study their methods. We have to stop them before it's too late. Gather 10 modes of primal energy from enemies in the active primal storm locations. So that quest is one of the quests for the pre-patch event. Then there is the one for the dungeon, and there is, well, this one is just go talk to a person. Well, that wizard certainly knows how to make an entrance, doesn't he? We won't be able to set sail until someone gets those elemental storms under control. Check in with Storm Huntress Shuraka. She's leading the expedition efforts to investigate the storms and can help outfit you with whatever gear you need. While you handle that, I'll coordinate the rest of the preparations. At least it will give me some time to read a few more volumes on dragon histories before we set sail.
Keep an eye out for anything.
So, the character she's talking to is here, hidden underneath all the rest. These storms are wild, dangerous things. If you wish to confront them, you'll want extra protection. In my years of hunting, I've gathered many things that helped ward against the wrath of the elements. Perhaps some of them may be of use to you as well. If you have alts that you want to level for Dragonflight and you want gear, basically collecting these primal essence, which you can get some from the quest and the rest you get from murdering stuff in the pre-patch invasion thingies or storms. Collect enough of them, you can actually get a whole set of items that are 252 item level, which is pretty decent to get you started with. I know some people are bitching about it. It's not strong enough, it's useless compared to the gear I already have. Yeah, if you have end game gear, as in raiding gear and stuff, I can understand that maybe you're like, yeah, but this gear is worse than the gear I currently have. But I think it is a very, very good way to catch up on item level with alts that may not have had the chance to do all the raids. I'm currently doing the pre-patch with my main for the transmogs, actually, because she does have gear that is higher item level. Not because I raid or do a lot of dungeons, but mostly because I spend a lot of time in Zereth Mortis and getting Cypher gear there, and some of that you could upgrade with, I believe it was Sandworn relics to tier sets from the raid. So, you know, that's always nice. I am slow flying currently. Oh, wait. What I can do... Horsey, go away. Of course I could just, you know, soar a bit. Won't get me all the way to where I need to go. Oh, there's a new one. This one, which has a timer, are the best ones to go to because those will actually give you a chance on defeating a boss, which one gets you an heirloom item, but also there's an achievement for defeating the 4 elemental bosses. I already defeated the fire one on my main earlier today. You unlock the bed. Nice. You already watched somebody else's World of Warcraft stream earlier then. Because you had to watch 4 hours and my stream isn't 4 hours. After showing you guys a bit of the pre-patch event, I am... which one? Oh, the hurricane. The non-flying one I accidentally almost murdered. You mean? Ah, okay. Yeah, I literally last night, just before going to bed, I just went to Twitch, put on somebody that was streaming World of Warcraft, thinking that I can just mute the tab and just go to bed. And then when I wake up, I'll probably find the message that I unlocked the pet. It did take a little bit before it actually showed up for me in-game. But that's alright. So we're coming up to one of the areas of the event. I'm pretty sure my FPS is gonna tank in just a second. I can already see it dropping, 50, 51. So there are these portal thingies and there is enemies coming out of them and you just murder them. I have to find some that are not tagged by other people already or by other teams, which is kind of a nuisance here. A lot of people grouping up to do this, which I mean, that's fine. It's just a bit annoying. If you're not grouped up, then you need to attack something before anybody else does, because else it's gonna get tagged for those groups, and you will not get any loot from them. They will give you the primal modes of primal energy that you need for your quest. So you need to find 10 and then you get another quest for 10 more. Which is pretty nice actually. Oh. They're running away. As you noticed, I'm back in my dragon form. The moment you basically attack anything as Draktyr, you turn straight away into your dragon form. Because it's the dragon form that is the one that is, well, the dangerous one. Oh, somebody else attacked first and they were... Heal myself for a bit.
I am out of range.
I do need to watch out a bit more because my health is... No group loot? No, if I would be in a group, yeah, but the creatures get tagged by the first person that attacks them. So anybody else that is solo playing and attacks them will most likely be getting loot from them. But me as being all solo here is just, well, less important, I guess, than the group players, which kind of sucks. Besides this, which is basically just murder everything that's yeah, well, the boss fight that will erupt on this spot every half an hour, I've been told, is also the same thing. It doesn't get attacked by groups, but all the mobs are just, yeah, normal mobs basically. So the moment you attack... Okay, somebody else attacked it, and now it's no longer tagged for me. This is kind of annoying. So you can actually steal kill from people. Awesome. That kind of sucks, because that means finishing that quest is going to be quite tricky. Although, once the boss appears, the boss tends to drop quite a bit of the primal modes. So I did not all damage, but quite a bit of damage on this dude, and somebody else still got the loot, and I didn't. That's a bit annoying. So you'll see there's a whole bunch of people hovering about this spot, above this spot as well. They're just basically waiting for the boss to spawn, and they're just focusing on that. And not necessarily on all the smaller critters you can murder. I did notice, no, these don't count. Okay, there's somebody fighting on their own there. No. They're also in a group. Oh, you haven't been tagged yet. Ah, this is gonna be suicidal. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die! Nope, 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 nope. Okay. But these I did have as my... So I do get loot. Yay! Finish the download, but now my installs failed and the game won't start nor download again. Oof. Yeah, I've heard more people saying that they had trouble logging in as well, and that maybe because I was already logged in before, you know, the peak hour that most people start logging in, I didn't have those issues. The patch and everything was already downloaded when I got home, but then again my PC has been on all day, so it probably just downloaded at the moment it could. So that probably helped big time. Is there already a sign of the boss appearing? No, not yet. I would like to do that as a closing of the stream. Ugh. Oh, there's a person. Over there. Not tagged yet. No! Mine! Stop it! I want to murder him. Or at least attack them enough so that it doesn't get overtaken by somebody else's stag. I still new to 2 modes. Yeah, so there's that quest. I know there's a second one that also gives about 30 of the essences. But I do not know if that's a daily or something. I'll figure that out later, I guess, like tomorrow.
I am out of range.
But it currently feels quite low effort, the whole pre-patch compared to other times. As in, the Legion invasions already felt like there was a lot more to do than is the case now. Even though that as well was just go there, murder something, go there, murder something. Even the Shadowlands pre-patch felt like there was more to do. Yeah, I'm dead. I can feel how much I'm underpowered currently, and it's no fun. No, it's not that bad actually. She's already power item level 230, so they start at quite a decent item level, and yeah, killing the bosses in Ice Crown. But at least there you would still be going from place to place to kill those bosses. Basically, I think it's gonna trickle down here. You have 4 spots of Primal Storm in Kalimdor. So 4 in Northern Barrens, and there is currently an Earth Storm going on over here in Eastern Kingdoms in the Badlands. And both of them, there is one spot that has a timer on it. Oh, there is only one spot with this one as well on each side. And that timer is for the boss fight. Meaning that spot is where the boss will be spawning. I've done this event earlier today as well. The boss also spawned at this spot where I'm now. So it seems like it's just stick to this spot and wait for a boss to spawn, and you'll get quite easy amount of these thingies, the Primeval Essences. But yeah, it feels a bit... I don't know. The other ones, at least you still had to move around and do stuff that way. Here it's just either join into the murdering, and I mean, when you need the most for your quest, you do that. But I can imagine people indeed just sticking around waiting for the boss to appear. Oh, right, we have the talent trees as well. I'm gonna have to look into this later on, but these are the new talent trees of World of Warcraft. Currently I have 24 points in the Evoker and 23 in Devastation that I can still use. I can of course also just take away these and redistribute them if I want to. Before, the talents were you have 3 on that level, 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 and you pick one of each. Now you actually get to pick whichever you want. You can already look ahead, like, okay, that's something I want, so I have to make sure I follow down that line completely. Stuff like that. Like there's here skills, reinforce your skills, reducing damage taken by 30%. So that's a spell I could potentially get. Expunge, so removing poison effects. Regenerate 5% faster your essence. So yeah, some of these will be passives that can actually enhance your skills quite greatly. Some of them you'll be like, nah, don't really need that, and you can just completely ignore them. Whereas before with the talents system we had, it was like, oh, these 3, all 3 I don't care about, but on that line there is 2 that I really want to have. Tough luck. Pick one of the 2 and pick one of the 3 you don't want to have. So I think that's definitely an improvement over the old system. I'm tempted to fly over there to turn in this quest and pick up the next one. But knowing my luck, that's gonna mean that we will most likely not get back in time for the boss. And there he is! It's the Glacial Ice Lord. So now we have to keep killing until his elemental protection is away, all the way down. And when that is all the way down, we actually... everything that's here, so all the enemies that are not dead yet by the time his protection is completely down, they will just stay frozen in time for a bit until we defeat the boss, and then they get unfrozen again. So if there's still a lot of them around the moment the boss is attackable, yeah, good luck. Because then you come out of one battle to immediately, you know, get stuck in the next one, which kind of sucks. I'm gonna gonna stand a bit closer to the boss already, because this is going a lot faster than earlier. I love some of these skills that they gave the drag here. Still gonna have to get used to it, but yeah. So yeah, basically once every half an hour, more or less, one of these Ice Lords or Fire Lords or whatever appears. Snow Elementals as well, they do not get group tagged or anything, so that's good. Everybody can loot them. It's just the tiny guys that, well, you're fucked. If there's a big group around and you're not part of that group. That one just dropped 6 of the Primal Essences. The Primal Essences is what you need to buy the gear from Shadowhunter, whatever her name is.
I am out of range.
And this is just gonna be a clusterfuck because of all the spells flying around. I'm so sorry for everybody. My frame rate just dropped to 15 FPS, so this is gonna look horrible for you guys. So the launcher loaded, but after like 15 minutes. Ouch. Yeah, I'm guessing a lot of people are currently waking up. Well, not waking up, are currently like, okay, I can play now. Got my chores done, kids are in bed, you know, that kind of crap. So now I have a little bit of time for myself to play.
I need to target something first.
Yay, he did it. And that also gives you a quest, which gives you another 60 of the Primal Essences, but that quest I believe you only get once. And I believe this is the mount you were talking about earlier, the muff? It exists in 4 colors. It's a combination of a dragon and a horse, basically. It looks pretty cool. Oh, elemental attacking me. Go away. Leave me alone. There we go. I can properly show her off. It also reminds me of some kind of Chinese mythical creature. I just don't remember the name of it. But yeah, it looks really, really cool. That being said, let's use my unicorn. We match color-wise. I'm hoping to get 4.7k gold real quick! So, I can actually do a little bit more. But yeah, that's what I've seen so far of the pre-patch. Maybe something will still get added. I mean, there is still the dungeon quest as well that I need to do, but I'll just do that on my own at ease. For now, I'm gonna turn in those 2 quests. I know that turning in the quest with Khadgar will give me another one to get another 10 modes of Primal Essence, or whatever it's called. Primal Energy, that was it. So yeah, as you can see, there's still 2.5 hours on that spot for the Glacial Ice Lord. And I'm guessing that after that time, the next of the bosses will appear. And there's 4 or 5 elemental bosses, I guess. I do not know why this keeps blinking. Stop it! It's annoying. Yeah, I might actually just send some gold from my main to this character as well, so she can get the flying all the way up. Ooh! So I also got this ability apparently. Chosen Identity. Activate to automatically assume your visage when you leave combat or after soaring. That's actually pretty nice. That means that I could potentially just say, okay, in combat, I'm a director form. Every time outside of combat, I'm gonna be in my visage. I mean, I can just press soar and I'll immediately transform back to my director form. So I actually do like both looks. Seriously, this is so slow compared to fast flying. What the heck? I don't remember it being this slow. I do think the soar time you get here is a bit. There's a familiar skies actually checks the. If you have explored completely on at least one character, that's good, because I have character that has Lore Master achievement, so she has that everywhere, meaning source cooldown is reduced by 1 minute and everywhere as well, because I already have that achievement. That is actually pretty cool. Well, I won't have that yet in Dragonflight, of course, because the Dragon Isles she hasn't explored yet. But we'll fix it soon enough. So this one gives you the Primal Stormling pet, which I already have because I already did this quest on my main. And then it gives you the same quest again, which seems to be blue. So that means that's a daily quest. Gather 10 of those modes to get 30 of the Primal Essences, which you then can use to buy this gear that's over here. Why does she have one more thing here than my character does? Because she also gets the choice of a mace. We already got the toy. I can potentially add that back. That's actually not a bad thing to do. Oh wait, I already know. Full refund, please. I already have it. So that bag has now been added to it as well, which will gather all reagents. And I won't clutter up my inventory. So yay! That's always handy dandy. So now I've got 123 more, so I can potentially buy some items to upgrade my character further when it comes to her currently equipped. Wait, that doesn't make sense though. So the stuff that I got from the starter experience is item level 219. Switching it for a staff of item. Wait, no, that's the offhand. Never mind, I was looking at the wrong thing. I sometimes really need to learn how to read. So yeah, there is definitely a whole set here as well to be gathered. That's pretty cool. I'm guessing those can only be gathered during this event. Collection screen. Appearances. Yeah, okay, so that is indeed just from either the drops. There's also the wall drop version of it. It would be cool if it would show this on my visage instead of my dragon form. Am I in my dragon form currently? I am. There we go. So this is what it would look like on my visage. Nice. So we started with. There is some really cool. I really like this set. It's very simple. It looks really cool, but yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff coming. I don't like the helmet. The rest of the set looks really awesome. Gives me Monster Hunter vibes, which is, I believe, Raging Tempest. Wait, is that the one? No, it's not the one we can get here. So there will be storms still after the event as well. But yeah, these sets should be fairly easy to farm for doing the dailies, just murdering random creatures over there as well. So if there are sets that you're interested in getting, well, you have about 2 weeks to do so. Can I find a spot here that's a bit calmer? All the way over there. There's not many people here. So, this pretty face while I'll be sending you guys off. I am gonna go find my bed because I do have school tomorrow. I have to be at school at 9 and school till 6 in the evening, which is way too long if you ask me. I will be throwing you guys over to... I have two choices actually currently. I can either throw you guys over to Day Nightfall, good friend of ours, who is currently playing God of War Ragnarok, or I can send you guys to Karana, who is playing some Sea of Thieves. Don't know if you guys have a preference. For those who prefer to, you know, go to a stream of World of Warcraft, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to look for another one. I don't really follow anybody that's currently online playing in World of Warcraft. I could, of course, throw you over to some of the big ones that are being shown currently as being live with the game, but that's I don't know. So, Sea of Thieves or God of War Ragnarok? I'll leave you the choice. If you don't pick in like the next 2 minutes or so, I will have to choose myself, of course. But good luck tomorrow. Yeah, thanks. I have a presentation normally, but my partner with whom I have to do that, she recently lost her grandma who basically raised her. And she had the funeral service thingy today, I believe. So she was in a rougher state than she had expected. And she also was feeling a bit sick, so there's a chance she's not going to be there. So I have no clue what that means for my presentation, if I still have to do it tomorrow but on my own, or if it's going to be postponed 1 week, because we do have another week where the other people are also doing their presentations. So it's possible that the teacher will just tell us, yeah, you can do it then. I'm seeing no preferences. Let's go give a raid to Day Nightfall then, because usually he rates me because he starts quite early, but he recently actually got a job. Meaning that he goes later, live a bit later than usual. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I myself will not be online on Saturday most likely because I have a volleyball tournament, and after that going dinner with my teammates most likely. And after that, there is a big chance I'm quickly hopping over to Fellhide, who was in the chat earlier, to go grab something she brought from Disney for me. Something you guys will most likely see closer to Christmas appearing here as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging around. I hope I helped some of you at least get closer to your pet, or maybe have gotten it like the moth already did. So enjoy the little critter. Next week, watch 4 hours of stream and you'll get the Feldrake mount, which used to be a trading card game only one. So a lot of people are pissed about it, but I'm actually kind of happy that we can get it this way. So yeah, thanks you guys so much. Hopefully see you guys next week. And for me, that's bye. Take care of yourselves and see you next week. Bye.